attempting to bring my friend into the game here. It backtracked me a few minutes, but we got to get him in here. The King Pigeon, baby. You know, I just met him. And, you know, he's going to be here kicking it for a little while throughout the day. And, yeah. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. He can see himself, too. And I think seeing himself makes him happy. They put a mirror in his room. They left me alone with him. So you know I had to put him on the stream by myself. You know, let's get into Bitcoin. Let's break it down. Shout out to everybody here on the live. That's a real live bird. That's not a fake bird on my left shoulder. Let's talk about ORN taking a bit of a move here. I liked what I saw on the 15-minute. I personally entered the trade off the golden pocket right there. It retraced to the golden pocket, the 0.65 and the 0.618. That is golden. Tight moving averages inside of a tight channel. The 1 hour time frame looks like it's ready to rock and roll, baby. So I like to start off the day with ORN ready to rock. Origin protocol ready to do damage. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Camera needs a little adjusting. Lifer, don't do that to me now with the bird. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me with the camera. We're moving on. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. You can see the screen. You can see me. You can see the bird. Get over it. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. We're going to take a look at BTC right off the bat and get it moving. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. That is a real bird. Nah, camera is good. Bird is the word, baby. Dude, that's a real king pigeon. All right? Look, the king pigeon is no joke. All right? And I had to do a lot to get this bird in here. All right? I was late because of this dang bird, but you know what? You got to be different. You got to do different stuff in life. Look, the king pigeon is a beautiful bird. All right? And they had to do a bunch of things to breed it. It's rubbing on my back of my head right now. It loves me. It loves me so much. See, this animal just met me yesterday, but he trusts me. He loves me. And I'm telling him that everything's going to be okay. And I'm telling him that everything's going to be fine. He's listening to my voice. Look at yourself there. His name is Snowy. His name is Snowy. So shout out to everybody here who's saying hi to Snowy the bird. We talked about FKX. All right. I love this coin. It would continue to rip to the upside. I was looking for a possible bounce off this resistance area before it can continue up. FKX is the money. Flux. I put out Flux, I think yesterday or the day before. I believe it was yesterday on the live stream. I liked Flux. Why? Because I, looked at the retracement here. And I said we had resistance. We are bouncing off the resistance. Flux for 20% gains, baby. 20%. We made gains in the market yesterday and the last few days. They haven't been huge like we usually have, but we've still been pulling gains out of the market. Bang, bang, bang. Just to pull gains is very hard. Atom, we put out Atom, just a regular token. I said the 3L will make you more. Atom and the 3L looked identical. Bang, look, ORN looks just like this right now. Same scenario. Looks absolutely identical. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Here with my king pigeon. What do you know about king pigeons, baby? I got a king pigeon. I wish he would come like really far out on the left, but I don't want to disturb him. I want to show you him. He's such a beautiful bird. Look at that, dude. He looks like a white dove of hope, right? Don't worry, king pigeon. I got you, bro. Everything's going to be fine. I wish I could feed him little bits of nuts or something, make him happy. I would just be feeding him little nuts throughout the show. He might try to bite me. Look, he's trying to bite me there, but he's trying to eat nuts. That's all he was trying to do. You know, that's how people feed him. So I didn't get scared, even though he nipped the shite out of me right there. I stayed calm. All right? He did nip the shit. He nipped the shizizis out of me, but I stayed calm. All right? 20% gains here on Flux, banging to the upside. Let's take a look at BTC. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, baby. I don't know if he likes that. I don't want to scare him. He kind of fluttered a little bit when I did the baby. Snowy, we love you, Snowy. Everybody tell Snowy you love him in the chat. Tell Snowy that you love him in the chat. He needs the love, baby. He needs the love. Tell Snowy that you super, super duper love the guy, all right? He's wearing a diaper, for crying out loud. So, don't embarrass him, all right? So we're taking a look at BTC, all right? Last night, I suggested that Bitcoin was going to break out of this inverted head and shoulder. We projected the idea that there was an inverted head and shoulder here. How did we do that? You can see even my line. We were up there, and I said, maybe we make a right shoulder. I didn't know exactly where we were going to make it. So you look last night, I was looking at Bitcoin just like this. And I said, it's probably going to make a right shoulder and then break to the upside. I took the neckline to the head. I swung it on up, and that gave me the measured move for BTC. But I said, and if everyone's been hearing me out, I said, Bitcoin is bearish unless it can close a daily or a 4-hour candle above 21,800. So that's the deal. That's resistance, resistance, resistance. If you can't get above 21,800, expect more downside. It is simple as that, my friends. That's how it works. That's how support and resistance works. You keep that same resistance until you break it. And you see, we've been focused on this live stream. We showed you these moves. We show you the moves. You watch it day by day. If you're in my trading group, you also got an update this morning. Looks like he's going to go. I think he's going to make his move. We got an update this morning on TradingView, right? And basically, I'm showing you exactly kind of what we went over the night before. So before I went to bed at 12:30 at night, I'm doing a Bitcoin update, right? 11 at night. And then right when I wake up at 8, you're getting another update. So you're constantly getting BTC updates throughout the day, keeping you intact with where the support and resistance is, where crucial levels are. Like we had this major dump, and I said 21K must hold, 21.5 must hold for the bulls. And it did right here. And it did. See, we came down, we bounced. Yesterday in the live, we were at this bull pennant, if you remember correctly, and we were like, Bitcoin could go here. It went up, fake down, and then boom, it did, in fact, break out to the measure move and a little more. However, it made an M pattern. I said if it made an M, that we would likely come back down to the bottom of the pattern. It's exactly what happened. Then I projected the idea of an inverted head and shoulder. That's exactly what happened. See this? So if you can play out the chart the way it's supposed to be played, that is a shoulder, that is a head, that is a shoulder. Simple as such, all right? I know I got a lot going on here, so I don't want to use my left hand too much, hindering the stream because of the bird, right? They're like, how dare you? Also got the nice vest on. He's eating my pants alive. No, I'm just joking around. But so look, I saw this last night, and this is why you join a trading group. I've been trading for years. Not many people were able to project the idea that this was going to be a right shoulder. You would have to have years of experience to be able to do that. I'm telling you right now, I wasn't able to do that until I was in 5 years deep in TA. Because your subconscious mind has to see so many of these in so many different ways, shapes, and forms that you can fill in the blanks through infinite space and time. Hear what I just said? Yes. So I have a weekly screen share every single week. In that weekly screen share, I go over coins that I'm looking at in my token metrics account, which costs $90 a month or more. All right. I also go over how to reprogram your subconscious brain. I found out that the subconscious mind is how they take control of you, advertising, making you do things you don't want to do, and basically turning you into a mental zombie. Mental toughness, you must stay intact. You know what I mean? Now, he's staying right where he's supposed to be. I love what he's doing. He can see himself. You see yourself right there, buddy? Look. Snowy, there you are right there. Look. Snowy, look ahead, dude. No, look ahead. There you go. There you are. You see yourself? That's you right there. Yeah, say hi. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Snowy. All right, so look. This is a double top, too. You cannot get above 21,700. It's resistance. Likely, you head back down to the bottom of the pattern here. Now, this is a flag forming, so okay. We'll take that as a flag, falling wedge flag. This is a bit of a cup with a handle. I'll take that as well. Shabby, cup and heady to the upside. The last time I saw that, Marv, it was 1965. I was wearing my red boxers with stripes. You know, the ones with the cherries on them. Yeah, you know, I wear them every Wednesday. And, you know, I had the matching socks, of course. I mean, come on. And, you know, I always have a sundae with a cherry on top on the same day. It's just the thing. It's the three things that I do, you know. Anyway, let's get back to the story. So it was 1965. I was wearing the boxers, as I said before. You know, and I was going to do the biggest game. It was Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson. I couldn't wait to cover the game, but I had slipped on a puddle on my way in. It was horrible. My pants got wet, and, you know, I'm going to have to leave the story here because I don't know where it goes. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. So, look, this could be considered a bit of a cup and handle, but not really. I don't want to push it, but there's an idea. There's your cup. There's your handle. Measured move would take you pretty high, you know. Yesterday, I was actually shy on the move here because I didn't take the measured move. Had I taken the measured move with a cup and handle, I would have hit that move. I'm going to show you that in a second, or maybe if I get enough likes, get enough people, maybe I want to see that. You guys want to see how the measured move here, had I found the cup and handle, it would have given me the move, or is that something you guys you guys can figure out? I don't know if you want me to be extra thorough at any certain point in time. Just let me know. Shout out to everybody here on the live. 594 people on the live stream. 248 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Like my bird friend here. Right, man? Thank God he's not green and he disappeared. How funny would that have been? You know, white seems to be cool. Don't eat my headphones, man, please. I need those. Right? Don't peck my eyes out, please. Please don't peck my eyes out. I just met him yesterday, so I don't know like a lot about him, but the people that took care of him are really loving and sweet, so I figure he's got to be loving and sweet, you know? So look, I'm looking at a flag here for BTC, some buy pressure on that wick, but we're getting overbought on the stochastics RSI, right? Lack of bullish momentum on the MACD tells me that we have some issues, but we broke the POC. See this? That's beautiful. So I'm expecting a bounce off of the bottom of this trend line here, Bitcoin getting tighter and tighter in the range. Expect a huge move for Bitcoin in the next 36 to 48 hours. It's going to get tight in the zone. All right, let me explain what I expect to possibly happen. What I would love, what we really want, the best case scenario is the 1 hour comes up, comes back down, and breaks us out. Like the 1 hour pushes us nicely up here. The 4 hour is going to come down on us at one point. It's only a matter of time. Do you have to clean yourself right now? That's all right, I guess. But you're getting fluffies all over my nose, you know? So look, so the idea is this. The 4 hour time frame, right? If we look at the 4 hour time frame, it's got to come down on us at one point. We know it's been riding, but at one point, it's going to come down, it's going to reset. That's going to happen. Now, as long as we stay above the POC here, and we maintain the structure that I have formed, we're actually in pretty good shape. So what I would like to see is for the 4 hour to dump on us, maybe do a low retracement. Don't fall off, baby. That shirt, you're ripping my Tommy Hilfiger shirt over here. See, my dad bought tons of shirts like 6 years ago, brand new. Then he gained a lot of weight, and then he got old, and then he forgot he bought them. And so there's like 7 shirts just sitting there doing nothing. And this one's beautiful. So I found it today. I was like, man, this shirt is nice. Shout out to my pops who just keeps hooking us up with more fashion on the show, man. I tell you, if you're focused, you get exactly what you want. Bird, don't fall off here. The shirt is slippery. I'll keep my right shoulder up for you. It's a little intense here today, huh? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate. Can I get a thought? Can I get a super chat for the bird? Like, I can't believe the bird didn't get a super chat yet. Like, come on now. Like, when's the last time you saw a live bird on a TA analysis shoulder? Like, this is ridiculous. You got to give credit where credit's due, for crying out loud. You know how long I had to do to get this? I was late to the show. I was chasing the bird around the room trying to pick him up. Then I had to calm him down. I had to tell him everything was going to be fine. We had to have a pep talk. I had to give him therapy for 15 minutes. That's what you guys were waiting on. I was sitting there giving the bird therapy. You know what I'm saying? Making sure he was calm and neat and complete. And then I put him on the shoulder. Now we're here. So it is what it is. You know, I would send $100 super chat if I seen a bird on somebody. No, I'm just fucking fishing for money. Nah, I'm just joking. God has taken care of me. Blessed. Thank you to each and every one of you who are here. I'm so grateful for the bird. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm grateful for everybody here on the live. I hope the bird stays through the whole live stream. That would be ridiculous, right? So, could this cup and handle play to the upside? There's an idea. There's a possible idea. I don't like it. Why? Because the 4 hour and the 1 hour are overbought. However, we've been overbought a few times now. We have come to the downside. That is also an M pattern. So I'm going to delete this idea here. Just kind of, I don't truly consider that a cup and handle because you have an inverted head and shoulder in there. But I have seen these rigid cups play out with the handle. So we have to keep an open mind at all times. All right, we must. See, if you draw a pattern on a certain time frame, it won't look the same. Like I drew this on the 15 minutes, so it looked neater, but it won't look the same. Now that's another falling wedge with a break to the upside. You have momentum, but you're overbought on multiple time frames, and you cannot get above the POC. So to me, I see an M pattern, hands down. That's what I see. I see an M pattern that could break us down to this area here. We must get a bounce off that zone. We cannot see Bitcoin break 21,500 again. If it does that, likely coming for the bearish retest at the bottom and dropping to the downside. All right. So right now there's no bear trap, there's no bull trap. We're just kind of playing games here. Sideways again. Bitcoin sideways. I mean, it's only gone up $200-300 in the last 5 days. It's just been doing this. Look, it's been stuck inside the same range. Here's your high range. Here's your low range. Here's your mid range. It's at the high range right now. Probably going to come back down to test the mid range. Okay. See what the key word there was probably. Nobody knows where Bitcoin's going to go. Everybody uses probability. That's why if you put more time in the market, you're just going to know more than the average guy. If someone takes a fishing trip or does all this other stuff, they're just not going to know as much about Bitcoin as the guy who's on it every single day. I don't take a day off. Yes, some days it is a struggle. Last night, I was just like, how do I do this every single day? Once out of every 40 days, there's a day where it's a lot. You know, I may have an employee with like an issue I have to deal with. I have someone else coming at me. I get slandered. You know, when like 7 things happen at once, it can be overwhelming, right? But then I remember, why am I here? I'm here to chart Bitcoin. And I say, what got me here? I said, my focus on the charts. I said, how did I get anywhere in life? I said, I got everywhere I am because I focused on the charts. Anytime someone tries to take my focus away from the charts, I remove them from my life. If you're out there and you know you're taking away my focus, you will be removed, all right? So anyone in my life, if you're taking away my focus, my true focus, if you don't understand that my true focus is BTC, then you need to be removed. You see what I mean? So no matter who you are, what you're doing, I got here with the Bitcoin focus. So I keep that in my heart and soul, and I close my eyes when I have any distractions, and I ask myself, I say, Sam, what do you need to put forward? I said, I need my focus. I said, well, what do you need to do to focus? I said, I need lemon water, and I need to drink, and I need to work out. I worked out this morning. I sweated it nicely. I sweated out all those toxins. I got myself going. I feel money. I like this track, too. This track makes you feel good. Let's get this track going. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Yesterday, we had 900 people. We got to 1,100 likes. Where are those same beautiful group of people? Had they seen the gains that we made on FLUX, the games that we took out on DFI? Bang, bang, bang. You guys got to hit that like button. Only 330 people. We got 300 people playing the kid, even though we got a bird on the shoulder. You got to hit the likes all the way up. You guys are in control. You girls are in control. They, he, she, whatever you want to be called, you are in control. All right? You are in control. 644, 350. These numbers got to match, baby. Every single one of you getting a free education right now, getting learnt, not burnt. You got to hit that like button and pay it forward for the next guy. Your karma points are waiting for you. Collect them at the door, baby. I can't wait to see you there. Collect $200 and pass go. Hit the like button. I will keep you motivated. I will keep you going. I know some people are salty because I was late. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. I go live for 580 days. You think one day I might actually be a couple minutes late? The fact that I show up every single day without a day off is beating down a couple latenesses. So let's just make that really, really clear. So look, I'm looking at an M pattern to the downside unless we get a short squeeze on Mr. BOOKMAP. So we're going to take a look at BOOKMAP. We're going to boot it up, load it up, get it flying, get it going. That's a real bird, all right? Don't play me. That's a real bird. Don't play me. All right, I see the 400 likes going up to 400. I want to see 500, though. Damn, we had 200 before I started the stream yesterday. Come on now. This is lame city. I don't hang out with lames, baby. I hang out with lifers, people that destroy, wreck shop, destroy game, eat Damas cheese, and kick fear in the face. So if you're not ready to kick fear in the face, baby, I don't know where you're at. Because if I was in fear, I would never be able to show up every single day ready to kick the door down. All right? Right? Right, Snowy? You're telling me. All right? So there you have it. So get motivated, get excited, get ready. We're about to go on a journey that you've never been before. We're just getting started. This show is just getting started. All right? You can, you will, you are the best. Only you know how great you truly are. I knew I had greatness in me, and everyone around me was like, live a regular life. You're going to be fine. Why do you put so much pressure on yourself? And I was like, because I don't see it the way you see it. Because I believe there's more. Because I believe there's a way. So bang, bang, bang. So look, double top here on Bitcoin. 15-minute overbought. Highly likely to go to the downside. What you're looking for, two scenarios, is a short squeeze, then a retest when we come back to the downside. That would be beautiful for a 15-minute possible move. Another idea that I represented this morning, and I'm willing to be open-minded about it, is to shift this line down. Make the ascending triangle a little different like this and suggest that are we possibly, or even down a little more. Yeah, hold up. Are we possibly retesting right here? Because look, I mean, resistance, broke through, fell out, broke out, bounce. Possible retest. What I don't like is we broke the high volume node, and usually you come down to the next one, which would give me my point of entry here right at the POC. What do you think so? What do you think, Frankie? You think so? I don't want him to poke my eye out. Like, I'm kind of afraid of losing an eyeball. I don't think he will, but I don't know. I'm taking a shot on an unknown bird here. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Will I get my eye poked out? You know what I'm saying? That's the question here. You guys are watching live camera action. Will he poke my eye out while I'm doing Bitcoin? We don't know, but we will find out at the end of the stream, right? He seems to be calming down now. He seems to be liking his position. Next time I go on around the blockchain, I'm bringing the bird, dude. What if I show up on ATB with a bird? Be hilarious. They would love it. You know what I'm saying? They would love it. They would love it. DZ would laugh his butt off. The whole crew would love it. Ben would be like, dude, what is that? I think it's my bird, Ben. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Bait Squad. Shout out to everyone in the game. Shout out to Arcane Bear. Everyone, Arcane Bear is the man. Please go subscribe to Arcane Bear. Me and him are good friends now. We've been talking. He's a beautiful man. I love him. I really do. I love Arcane Bear. He's been around since way back in the day. He's a macro investor. He's super intelligent, super smart. Look, he has Charles Hawkinson's, right? Ava Labs. He just does a lot, man. Arcane Bear. Shout out to Arcane Bear. Ethereum merge priced in. I believe that I feel like I'm not trying to say I'm a psychic, But I get these good, like, I don't... Something about the Ethereum merge tells me not to be too excited about it. I never really mentioned it. You don't hear me going hyping about it. You know why? Because when they had EIJ for 1559 and they were talking about how they're going to reduce the fees, I did the math and I was like, they're just going to extend the blocks and they're going to put more blocks inside. They're going to put more transactions in the block. They're going to try to make it faster, but what it's going to do is it's going to overextend the block. More people are going to be able to pay more. The miners will eventually take higher gas fees and we'll end up in the same exact place. I did the math. I sat there for like 3 hours and I kept being like, and when I bought to the end, I saw that Ethereum would still become a bogged down ecosystem in the next big bull run. They have not solved the scalable issue. They really have not. I'll be honest. I'm one of the few people that really use DeFi, like every single day of my life for like a year and a half straight. Like I was immersed. I taught classes on it. I touched it. I 100x SafeMoon. I got into Shiba Inu when nobody knew about it in 418. I got into some of these, ORE. I did we did like a 20x or 30x on that thing. We took some of the smallest coins in the game and we banged on them to the upside, right? Then I learned how to stake. I learned how to farm. I was making $1,000 a day off my cake farm. At one point, I was making $1,800 a day off my cake farm. No lie. And I was showing it live every day. I was like, dude, this thing is pulling in gains like you've never seen in your life, right? So the idea is, I know a lot about DeFi, the interoperability, the waiting, the fees, and the second Ethereum got bogged down, I had to get away from it because I couldn't make the same money. The risk was high. Every time I got into a coin, I would have to spend so much money on the fee. Anytime I minted an NFT, and eventually I'm a businessman. If I can spend less for something, I will. That's simple business. I was making a killing on BNB BSC coins, and I didn't touch Uniswap ever again. I still have a bad taste in my mouth. They'd have to convince me otherwise. I know Ethereum is the biggest chain being built on. I know it's amazing. I know it has the je ne sais quoi, and I love that Charles helped build it, and I like Vitalik. And it was the first coin I ever bought. I bought it at $89. I want to make that really clear. It was the first coin I ever bought. But when I break it down and I think about it, it didn't do its job in a bull run. It left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. It didn't go to 10K like it was supposed to. To me, it underperformed, in my humble opinion, in the last run. And watch out, bird. You might fall off there. You're slipping there, cleaning yourself. So I want to put that out there, okay? I want to put that out there that I love ETH, but it has failed for me personally in what I wanted to use it for. I had to go somewhere else to make the money. Simple. It's like an Uber that didn't show up, and I waited and I waited and I waited. I eventually got a lift. You know what I mean? It's very simple. Like, that's what I'm talking about here. So I love ETH. No hatred on ETH. It was the first coin I ever bought at $89. I knew about it at $9. I met a programmer in the street who told me that I needed ETH in my life. He explained what it was. Don't eat that. So look, we do see liquidity at 22,000, 21.9. BOOKMAP suggests that we go up to 22,000, 21,900. Are you eating my... Oh no, you're just tapping me. So here, I mean, this is the idea here, that we go up to 21,009, 22,000. There's no liquidity down here. There's nothing. Look at this. The only place we could go is up to 22K. Looks like a short squeeze is on the way to 22,000. Looks like this cup and handle may play out to the measured move, 22,170. You see 22,200 is really the basis point here. This is interesting. BOOKMAP suggests that the only way we can go is up. Pretty crazy. You have to remember, this is an M pattern, and everyone and their mother is going to short the M and the resistance. Everyone is loading up shorts right now. Everybody. So it'd be pretty fun, it would make sense they would come and go grab all the liquidations here first. Then maybe even bring us back down. Then maybe bring us back to the upside. It's treacherous trading recently. They break patterns all the time and bring us back in. You need to be well-versed at broken patterns at this point. It's crazy. You know, you don't just have to know your patterns. You have to know how patterns break and how they use them to break back inside of them. The head is always usually the break of the pattern. The shoulders when they break you back in. I've been learning this and using it to my advantage. I'm telling you, I can show multiple instances of this. Here's a falling wedge. The shoulder was where they broke you out, but they broke back in. Then the falling wedge broke out. So they wanted people to think we were dumping. Then they got all those people. They got them liquidated. Then they broke us back in the pattern. And then anyone that knows how to play a pattern that's been broken would continue to long this because there's a 68% chance you're back in the pattern. You have to play it black and white. If they break it, you have to and bring it back in. You have to act like they never broke it. You really need to heed what I'm saying. This is like so important because everyone else is just going to teach you technical analysis the regular way. They're not going to teach you how to bop and weave at the moment in time. They're not going to teach you about the anomalies that happen inside of the occurrence of organization. Like, it looks perfect, but then you got to find out ways to put it back into perfection. For meaning, this is a falling wedge. Beautiful. If it broke out or broke back in, it does not matter that this broke out. It doesn't do anything, all right? You could also, and there's two perspectives to every, look, that's also a symmetrical triangle that broke to the upside. See that? Bang. So it's pretty crazy, right? And so that's how you piece the story together. We figured out Bitcoin was going to pump last night because I found the right shoulder right here. Took me years to be able to do that at that moment in time. Late at night, 11 o'clock, my brain's flying, and I'm like, yo, that's the right shoulder. Come on, man. And that's why you join a trading group. You get, for $3 a day, you get access to a person that's been doing this for 15 years professionally, you know, basically, you know, for me professionally, just grinding. And I will get certification and regulated. There's no reason I won't for technical analysis. You know what I'm saying? I'll find the schools. I'll do it. I don't know if I have the time, but I'll find the time. Honestly, I feel like I just outperform anyone that does it because we do it every single day. You know what I mean? Just by the act of doing it without break, without faults, without fail, without taking a day off, you will get good at anything you put your mind to. It takes about 4 to 5 years to master anything if you do it every single day. In 5 years, you should be a master at the craft, and you should be able to teach it to others, and then you should be able to spread the knowledge around. The idea to become a millionaire, multimillionaire, you know, super successful, learn a craft backwards, in and out, better than anybody else. Do it every single day till no one can say a word about how you do it, and then teach that back to the world. I'm telling you right now, that is the easiest way to become a multimillionaire. Find one thing, do it for 5 years, to your, you know, every single day, right? 1,500 days straight. That's even more. It's like 1,685 days straight, and grind it out. You know what I mean? So we're looking at a short squeeze possible for Bitcoin. I'm going to be watching the zone. So to me, if we break out and we retest on like the 5 minute or the 7, that could be a good move for some longs to the upside. All right. But we're also at a holding pattern here. We would love Bitcoin to go sideways. If it goes sideways, that's going to spell some movement for the rest of the market. Let's take a look at the world markets here. Again, we don't just go over Bitcoin here. Every single day, we give you a bigger picture of what you need to see. Let's take a look at the ES1 S&P mini futures. So look at this, dude. Look at the move we just got on the S&P. I talked about it likely being a breakout on this in this flag when I started my channel update this morning to my trading group. Yes, they wicked it down. That was it. They tried to get the shorts out. They tried to liquidate the longs, and then boom. Now look, just like Bitcoin, we're making an M at resistance with the overbought 15-minute. Same scenario. You see how Bitcoin and they're exactly the same. They're both in this M on the 15. If you can't see this, if you can't understand this, I'm going to get you there. Don't worry. But look, big M came back, a secondary M, resistance, resistance. We flipped the S&P, resistance, resistance. You see what I mean? So when you look at that, you're like, oh, I get what cryptolifer's saying now. I get why he's saying that the S&P and Bitcoin are correlated. Now I truly, 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 truly understand. You know? Do you understand? You get it? Don't poke my eye out, please. Imagine if you guys watch my beautiful blue eye get poked out right now. What would that do to the channel? People be like, he can't do TA anymore. His eye is bagged. I'm done. I'm bagging him. We're bagging the lifer. He lost an eye. I'd have to become a pirate and I'd have to get another bird, like a tropical bird, get the patch and just go with it. You know what I mean? Just completely go with it. You can eat my hair if you want. You think it might look nice? You can eat some of it. So there's a move. Well, everything just moved with the 15-minute pump. But again, it's all going to slow down now here at this resistance. We must break above this resistance. S&P, baby. That's a big deal. However, we did break this falling trend line, and we're going for that 4,200 resistance. I told you it's 4,200 right there. 4,185, we couldn't get above. We fell back. Now we hit this beautiful resistance. Support. So look, resistance, 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 support. So 4,150 was beautiful support for the S&P. We also got above a POC. I talk about this a lot. All right. Our high volume node at least. But look, we got above this giant high volume node. Let's break it down so we can get all the info here. And we know our next big areas, we must get above 42.34 and about 42.94, right? 4,300. Those are going to be our big hurdles to cross for the S&P. All right. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour is oversold and wants to move and just got started. That's a big leg up, baby. that looks like we're going to have some alt fun today, because if the S&P pumps for the next 5 to 6 hours, which says the stochastics say it will, we'll have like a 2-hour waiting or an hour and a half waiting on the 15-minute. The 15-minute reset, the 1 hour will continue to pump, and that's a beautiful sign. So I'm expecting the S&P to pump to the next resistance at 4260. I've been screaming about 4200 and how it's a big deal. We got to get back above it. Let's see if the 1 hour can do it. MACD wants to push up. RSI is looking like it got some legs. I don't see any bearish divvy here that's too troublesome. Swing down, that swings down. It all matches pretty nicely. RSI wants to push to the upside. Dude, measured move for the S&P, 4258. Let's go, baby. I am bullish on the day. I am bullish. So let's take a look. Bitcoin is on the 1 hour. So what I'm expecting is the S&P will pump and pump Bitcoin to the upside. Somehow this will kind of loop and make a move back to the upside. We are retesting. We did break out technically, and we're retesting. I'm going to go to the 30-second just to kind of see if we can see the retest on the 30-second chart. Insanity, right? You all right? You okay? Everything's okay? All right. I want you to make sure you're happy, all right? That's the most important thing today. All right? I love you. Do you want lemon? Do you like lemon? He might not like lemon. I might lose him if I get a lemon, right? Do you like lemon? Try a lemon? He might not know what a lemon is, so it freaks him out, right? I don't want to scare him. So look, I mean, on the 30-second, you can see resistance. That is technically a retest right there on the 30-second chart. We breached. We had resistance in the zone. We even have a POC on the 30-second, which is interesting. Boom. Can we get the break back to the upside on the 30-second chart? I've never really given you the 30-second. This is insanity. But again, I mean, that is a flag. Look at that. That's a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Pretty crazy. And you're retesting a POC on the 30-second chart. I'm just trying to identify whether this will retest us back to the upside. It also coincides with the liquidity here on BOOKMAP. They just trying to put a little more back on, put some butter back on the bread there, so to speak. That sounds funny, right? Put some butter back on the bread, but that's what they're doing. And you can still see 21.9, 22,000. They're just, that's the big sells. Look, 1,500, 1,000. This is the 3,000 Bitcoin that this guy's been moving around recently. Look, he's been putting it up and down. He's up there with the order book, baby. Yeah. All right, this takes us now, and don't trade the 30-second chart. I'm just using it like a scientist uses a microscope. You want to have a microscope, you want to zoom in, you want to see what's happening, all right? How did my deep house go to, like, weird music with a piano? I love the piano, don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with it, but come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep the genre concise, cohesive here. So this could be an M and dump us to the downside. We must break above the zone here in the next hour and a half to negate the M. 1 hour suggests we can. 15 minutes getting overbought. So 15-minute wants to not, 15-minute really needs to kind of, it got to do what Bitcoin did yesterday, right? Like come down a little bit and then boom, squeeze us out. So we're looking for a flag on the 15. This beat's hot. I like that. That slaps for me. And you want to see the 21-day moving average just price action. So that's a bit of a cup and handle. Sammy Cup-and-Hattie to the upside. Yes. What do you think, baby? What do you think? So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I got a bird on me for crying out loud. I couldn't. We got a different crew here. Everybody, I love you. This show lives in love. This is a different show. We live in complete love. We love each and every one of you. It's love, 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 love. If you live in love, please live in positivity. Hit that like button. It shows that you care about the world because people come here and get educated. People come here and change their lives. Look, it's kind of interesting. The people look, a year ago, we had a live stream with 300 people on it. And I said, could you please hit the like button? Because those people hit the like button, look at the testimonials that came in. Been around the space for a minute. Watched you pretty much every day. I was going to do this last year, but my business there was no time. But now business is hurt due to shortages and the mill parts are not in. I'm a copper and bronze artist at the Renaissance festivals and art show. Anyways, I've been a patron in Tom Crowns for years. I graduated in now, but the good fam there. It's time for next level stuff to happen. I'm sorry, I didn't even know that he put Tom's name in there. I love Tom. He's awesome. That's really cool that our communities are meshing. I've also loved your work and the heart and soul you put into your work, which will be, with me being an Aries as well, I understand. My wife and daughter are two good times, LOL, right? I don't read too well, right, as you can see. But look, I started watching a couple streams, blah, blah, blah. Just keep reading these. People just say, man, they've done so much, man, you know. I only started with an extremely small amount, $100. Now my account is at 515 in 3 weeks. He 5x his account in 3 weeks. Because the people a year ago hit the like button, these testimonials start pouring in. You get it? Pay it forward, then pay yourself. Feed the brain, brother. How do I get in the 99? This guy paid $100. Then he kept making more money. Then he gave more $100. Like, just these keep coming in every day. Because you, Sam, I've been able to crawl out of the deep hole. Not just trading dollars, but in ways that have literally made me better. You have inspired me and changed life by being simply by just being who you are, man. Thank you so much. I love that. But anyway, because the people hit the like button, these testimonials came in. So you are directly creating like a world of effects. You hit the like button, the algorithm picks up more people come into the trading group, more people change their lives, more people write testimonials. So you're in control of my life. I've put my life in your hands. Can you do the right thing for me? That's the question. It's like the ring, the Lord of the Rings. I've given you the ring. Don't put it on. Can you hold the ring without corrupting yourself? You know what I mean? That's the key. I've never seen the Lord of the Rings. I just watched it the other day for the first time. I know. But I spent like 10 years in the charts, so I didn't really watch a lot of movies. All right? So again, we're battling this area. We get above it, the whole story changes. We don't make an M pattern, and we don't begin to have some type of resistance dump here. However, we could just make a flag and continue to the upside. I'm going to watch the 50-minute reset on the S&P. That also will affect BTC. So the same thing for Bitcoin here. 15-minute, 1 hour overbought, attempting to dump. 1 hour wants to dump on you right now and make an M pattern. The most probable thing is that we come down here. Now, to me, yes, that's a short. If you want to use leverage, I guess. I'm not a huge leverage trader. I use no more than 3 or 3x leverage. You do whatever you want. I used to have a leverage against, like vengeance against leverage. Now I realize that I can't. I just got to be open-minded. What everyone wants to do is what they want to do. I do know that the ins and outs of leverage are not the best. All right. One thing I will show you too, is this a shoulder? Is this a head? And is this a right shoulder? Wanted to make a dump to the downside, right? We do see bearish divergence now here on the 1 hour time frame. On the RSI, you have swing up to the upside, but you have swing to the downside here. That's bearish divvy. That tells me to short the market, hands down. Last time we had bearish divergence on the 1 hour time frame, it was right here, right here, right here. Every time, dumps, 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 dumps. You know what I mean? It's interesting. So the probability is bear. You couldn't get above resistance, period. You don't play mind games with yourself. We couldn't get above the resistance. S&P also couldn't get above the resistance. You see? Things will change if we loop back up, of course. But right now, at the present moment, Bitcoin could not get above resistance. So you're looking for a bounce. You don't have to trade at the present moment. You don't have to force a trade. All right? Look, you force trades when you have nice movement. Bottom of the pattern to the upside, nice pattern. Top of the pattern to the bottom, nice trade. Nice trade. We're getting tight. Look how tight the range is getting. The trades are getting smaller and smaller. For the next few days, it's going to be tough. And just understand that. Understand that trading isn't every day. You don't get everything you want every single day. It comes and goes, baby. It's just, I talk about trading, it's just like surfing. Because we surf the volatile waves of crypto, right? And that's why, you know, you got me surfing on that other thing. You know, I'm surfing on the intro thing. Because cryptolifers surf, baby. We surf the waves. And if the waves aren't good enough, we got nothing to surf, man. We need volatility to surf the waves. Agreed? So, thank you so much for jumping on it. I love you all. Yesterday was an extremely high motivated session. We were out of control, right? It was crazy. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate you sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I appreciate the like button. I appreciate the love. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. I just seen a huge super chat come in. Let me take a look at that. What happened here? $100 super chat just bounced on in here. I didn't take a look. So we have Wen Dizzle. I love how you challenge yourself daily, especially with the bird today. Will you ever offer your own Master TA courses so we can get a diploma certified from your school of thought? Not financial advice. Just saying I would buy. I agree. I was talking that to my wife yesterday. Up 450% since Sam. Let's go. This man is up 45x, baby. Or yeah, that's insane. 450%. Shout out to Andrew Simone, man. Sim1, dude. I love you, brother. Thank you for the $100 super chat. Much respect. $171 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. What's up, girls?
Hi, we were looking for snow.
Look, we can't have kids on the stream anymore. We had a long talk about it.
I know.
But you guys can say hi, I guess, you know.
Hi, we were looking for which
So far, resistance by the 15-minute. You could say it's still slightly in the flag. To me, it broke out of the flag, you know. Watch it come back down in. And it made it a giant M pattern here, for sure. That's an M. And then this is a bit of an M, you know. And as I was showing you, this is a shoulder, a bit of a shoulder, and a head. You know, that's a head and shoulder pattern. So we see some bearishness occurring for sure, without a doubt. But it's all about support and resistance. So Bitcoin, I see it breaking down. It just got to hold this level here, 21,500 and the POC. If it does not, we can watch like the 1 minute or even the 30 second. I can look for a bearish retest. And if we confirm that, we're going to head down to the downside. The measured move would take you, likely, all right? Let me show you where you're likely to go so you know, so you're not flabbergasted. But you're likely to go right here. Maybe even all the way down to the bottom at 20,800. Remember, I've said this over and over and over again for 2 to 3 days now, maybe even more. If Bitcoin cannot close a candle on the 4-hour or the daily above 21,800, we are bearish. Do I need to say it again? Can someone write it in the comment section? I just want to see someone write it down. I need to see someone write this down in the comment section. Why? Because I've said it so many times and people forget what I say, right? The bird is not fake, dude. It's a real bird, man. Why would I have a fake bird? I don't do anything fake, dude. It's a real bird. Watch. Want to see him actually? Mother. All right. You happy now? Now I shouldn't say I'm gonna be calm the next time he does it. He's biting me. All right. I'm done. Don't bite my face. Jesus. All right. So you want to find out if it's freaking real? You want to see the blood? You want to see the blood? What do you want? You want me to bleed? You people are insane. Fake bird. I love you though. I love the insanity. I truly do. Feisty little bird, man. Don't mess with a freaking kin pigeon. Unless you want to get your butt bit off. All right? Show us the blood, man. This guy. It can't poop on my shirt. It has a diaper, dude. It's wearing a diaper, man. I'm pretty sure it's got a diaper on. So it can't poop on my shirt. We must break 21,800. Rest. Come on, bro. Nah, this is one of them government robot birds, bro. We all know the truth. Shout out to Chris Ray. I love you, man. No, I didn't know, man. I couldn't really tell if it had a freaking diaper on or not. You know what I mean? Like, this is insanity. You got to mix it up. You're on YouTube. You got to mix it up. People got to not know what's going to happen every time they show up so they can get excited, right? Come on, man. We had a St. Bernard the other week. We got birds. Like, we just do it big, man. We love animals here. So, look, 7 minute is expressing signs of love. Shoulder, head, possible right shoulder being built here. As long as we stay in this flag, there's chances we break back to the upside. I'm telling you that. Mixed signals. Bitcoin has been the hardest to track the last few days. You've had to look at it every 2 to 3 hours, really, if you want to know. Birds aren't real. Shout out to Sloan B7. Bird coin. Bird's the word. Like pigeons. Like Mike Tyson. Yeah, man. OMG, I'm crying, right? $38 in super chats for the bird love, man. Thank you so much for that, Dave Kendall. We love you, man. Yo, where's my moderators doing the super chats, man? I see $170, but I have no idea where they're coming from. All right, love. Deep dive on Fracton Protocol. Bitcoin bearish div on the MACD 2-hour time frame. Yeah, but the bearish div on the MACD 2-hour time frame. No. I don't see it. I just showed you bearish divergence here, though. That wouldn't be bearish div. They're both swinging to the upside on the MACD. Oh, I see you're using the histograms. Okay. Yeah, you might be using the histograms. I get it. I don't use the histograms because they use the same hills as the RSI and they're less accurate. I don't use the MACD for divergences. The RSI will do the same and just be far more accurate, you know? Yeah, no, we did. We picked up on the bearish divergence of the 1-hour time frame right there. It says we're going to come back down to the bottom of the pattern more than likely. All right? We just got rejected. It says we're going to come back down to the bottom of the pattern more than likely. All right? We are looking at this 7-minute inverted. seeing what it can do, but it's the 7-minute, you know, and we have resistance. So I really don't care what it does. If you don't make that candle above 21,008, nothing matters. So we'll go from there. If we get above here, I'll look for the retest of 28 to open up altcoin longs. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. Shout out to the 777, 77 people, 777. Love each and every one of you for jumping on into the live. Thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, baby. That is your time. Here with the cryptolifer. All right. ES1 also just got rejected. We could not get above the zone. That's not good. That means it's shorts might play out on the 15-minute. It look like we might get some 15-minute shorts. So we could look at BTC3S USDT. This is the master short. All the shorts will kind of follow this idea. All right. And I've been watching this short in a flag, and it's been going slowly to the downside. The 4 hours in our favor for a move, though. So if you zoom in, if Bitcoin does make a move back to the upside here, short technically already kind of broke out. So this is what you're looking at. If Bitcoin dumps to the bottom of the pattern, you trade the short back to the top of the pattern. You see? And we did get the rejection on the S&P, 4% gains right there, and it only take a couple hours. Something I'm looking at for possible move here if Bitcoin dumps. It looks like it may be happening as we speak, you know. And there's no guarantees. This could dump to the downside at any moment in time. It is a bit of a double bottom here, though, forming at this beautiful support here at 01399. So the bird made the video, brother. Oh, the bird's amazing, right? I don't understand why we don't have more people on the live. We should have 1,000 people watching the dude with the bird. MACD is lagged, so it's really not worth monitoring except to catch up on momentum if you're a few hours behind. Exactly. I like Hootie. You're funny, man. That's hilarious. Is that bird bumping up his chest to me? You want some, Polly? Come and get some, Polly. I got your cracker right here, Polly. Dude, it's called Snowy, and Snowy will take you out. Snowy will peck your eyes out in 2 seconds. You won't be able to see. I don't care how big and strong you are with your big monkey thumbs. Your big gorilla thumbs, Rodney Robinson got gorilla thumbs, man. Roddy got gorilla thumbs. He wants to hurt my bird. Nah, I love you, Roddy. Roddy's the man. When you read Lifer's testimonials, you'll know you're in the right place. Got birdish divvy on the 1 hour. Your neck will hurt later hunching like that. Hey, it is what it is. We'll have a good time. Actually, it won't. You know why? I work out every single day, and I'll be fine. All right, look, I'm going to unhunch. I'm unhunched. How's that? I'm done. I unhunched. Pretty Bird, a.k.a. Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, Pretty Bird, Pretty Bird. You sold my dead bird to a blind kid? Harry, I took care of it. Harry, I took care of it. Gas Man went to Aspen. How the hell did they know that I got gas? I grew up on that movie. I watched it like 100 times, man. Like, Wiener Schnitzel, we got a foot long here. Who's got the foot long? And then the little dog comes out. He's like, get out of here. Oh, man, I love that movie so much. She's like, nice accent. Austria. He's like, let's put another Australia. He's like, Austria. He's like, let's put another shrimp on the barbie. She's like, I wouldn't be. She's like, I wouldn't be with you. There's a 1 in a million chance. He looks at her. He's like, so you're telling me there's a chance? You gotta love that. You gotta love that. So look, the S&P also getting rejected by resistance. I mean, the Dow Jones getting rejected by resistance. So everything hitting resistance, the whole market. So we're kind of getting stuffed right now, back down, right? That's a 15-minute dump to the downside. 1 hour's overbought too as well. Look at that wick though. That is strange price action. I'll tell you that. That's money printing or something. That's just defying gravity. Like, that's weird. Very strange. Especially when you're high on the RSI, to get a wick like that. It's usually get a wick low on the RSI. That's irregular. That's an anomaly. I don't see stuff like that a lot. I look at the market every day. That's very strange. But the Dow Jones looks like it's going to dump and take us down here for the next day or two. 4 hour wants to plump though. So minutia. So all we need is the 1 hour to just do a little bit of a double bottom here. So looking for a double bottom on the 1 hour or a flag. When in doubt, flag it out. Oh, I feel so comfortable now. Me and the bird are like one. Like I'm with him, he's with me, and we feel amazing. The Castle ERC, the next big thing. Can't believe Sammy Snowy is still here. He loves you. Snowy is awesome, man. Please hit the like button for the guy, baby. 3 words. Shikshmididabsh. Not Shevin. Not 8, not 5. Shevin mididabsh. Shevin. I just got in from my... What is with the bird, man? What's not with the bird, bro? Why not have a bird if you have one? Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people would never stream with a bird on their shoulder. Most people are too uncomfortable. The animal won't hang out with them. You gotta have good chi. You gotta have good vibes. I met this bird last night, dude. Can we check Lazio, please? It's a fan token, but we got the World Cup coming. Shout out to McQuail. McLeod. I appreciate that, man. The bird looks tasty. It does, right? Nice little chicken wing. Nah. Bird is the word, man. That bird ain't real. Yes, it is, man. Don't do that again. He's going to make me get my finger bit again. Don't make me do it. The bird's real. Ah, that one was harder than the last one. You guys are mean, dude. Every time I have to show you the bird's real, he bites the shite out of me. But I'm willing to take it like a man. Should have named him Larry. I agree. I wish he was Larry. Looks like chicken legs. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. 808 people on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? Our California crew just woke up. They're getting ready. So look, this could be a bit of a cup and handle here for Bitcoin. I mean, for the Dow Jones. This is what we need. We need the 1 hour to play out and this cup and handle to boom. 4 hours suggests that we can because the 4 hours very oversold with the green candle moving out. This whole area is a green candle reversing on the 4 hour time frame. See that? So let's see what can happen. Let's watch the 1 hour. But right now, we do need to see a pullback on the Dow before we can pump back to the upside, all right? Dow also fell out of this rising wedge to the downside, which was a 68% chance that that was going to happen, all right? We now have resistance for the Dow right where we hit right now at 33,149, right? Stay up, dude. Don't fall off my shoulder now. The shirt is slippery. I keep telling you that. You got to go in a little bit. That's why I keep my shoulder up, man. I'm trying to save you. I'm in Washington State, up since before the stream. California be sleeping in, right? Corium is the next Ethereum. Corium, interesting. Thoughts on TRB? Dude, we actually love TRB here on the channel. It banged for us, too. It did really, really well. It was a beautiful trade. Sam yelled, "Arr." Maybe that means R is going to pump. Arr. I'm in California. Where is everybody from on the live? I want to know. I want a roll call. Where are you from in the world? Put it down. Be like, I'm from California. I'm from LA. I'm from Scotland. I'm from Ireland. I'm from Patagonia. I'm from the universe. I'm from cryptolifer land. Tell me where you're from. Let me know. Idaho, Missouri, London, The Hammer, Florida. The Hammer's, the Hammer? What is the Hammer? The Hammer's Florida, right? I don't know. Florida, Sacramento, Denver, Colorado, Brazil, Japan, Iowa, Kuala Lumpur in the house. Good evening, Kuala Lumpur, dude. Oregon, Croatia, Tampa, Denmark, Cheese State, Buffalo, Wisconsin, baby. Shout out to David Kendall. Pleiades, my man, of course you are. Oklahoma, Dublin, Ireland, Vancouver, London, Winnipeg, Estonia, Rhode Island, Denver, Colorado, British Columbia, Norway, Greece, Belgium, New Jersey, Mass, Panama, Jacksonville, Florida, Latvia, Mexico, Cocoa Beach, Florida, Alex Diaz. And look, remember D. Kennedy? We lost D. Kennedy. Salt Lake City. Oh my God, it's coming in too fast now. Nigeria, I can't keep up. India, Argentina, Ecuador, Guadeloupe. Oh my, ETH, Ville, Johor Bahru. Cryptolifer is worldwide, baby. Dude, we're all over. Dude, Montreal, Canada, Malaysia, Buenos Aires, dude. Prison, baby, prison. My man's in prison, dude. We're going to get you out. North Carolina, Chicago, Scotland. My man Mac in Scotland. Dude, I'm in Philly, in Charlotte. Dude, this is insanity. California, India, Melbourne. Wow. Galway, Charlotte, Chi-Town, baby. Don't forget to pin the beginner's course. Prison, baby, prison. My man. On my way to the moon, David Kendall. Dutch, Boston, Mass. Shout out to CJ Baker, man. That's awesome. Another Boston cat in the game. The Irish name, Baker. Kentucky, baby. Raccoon City. I don't know what that is, but Jordan. Hamilton Beach, California. Wow. 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 Calgary, South Africa. Wow. This is getting the chat. This is heating the chat up. The chat rate is firing out of control at 52. Look at the chat rate banging on them. Dude, up to 2,400 views, 16 minutes in watch time, $180 in chat revenue, 791 people on the live, 641 likes. Can I get the likes into the watches, baby? Man, you guys hype me up. Man, your energy is amazing. How could I not be full of love, light, happiness, and motivation with the greatest crew in all of crypto, baby? All around the world, man. I could fly in almost any city in any country. There's a lifer waiting for me. I can't believe this. Show me the charts and I'll show you the news, baby. Let's keep it moving. Let's take a look at the dollar index, DXY. Everybody wants to know what's up with DXY. We were one of the first channels to bring it down, the big boy resistance. We've been going over it every single day without fail, without a day off, constantly. DXY, DXY, DXY. So we talked about the idea that we couldn't get above my green zone. I was one of the first people to discuss it yesterday. I said, man, if Bitcoin, if this gets above it, trouble for BTC. And it did not. It got rejected. However, it made a beautiful little flag here. And we want this flag to make a double top too. So this is what we're looking for. That has a big measured move. I'll take the conservative for now, but we want to see an M pattern form out of this when this comes back to the upside. We cannot break back up out of this region or a lower low. So we're looking for resistance here for the dollar index. The 8 hour is pretty bullish. The daily is not. Daily wants to dump on you. That's a good sign. So maybe the 8 hour makes the double top and we continue to the downside. Right now we are still bearish on the daily time frame, pushing to the downside, which is good for Bitcoin. 109 did not hold, and we're below. Can I get someone to throw the super chats at me? Welcome to the greatest education in crypto ever. Don't poke my eyes out. I'm taking a huge risk here with the bird near my eyeball. You know what I mean? Huge risk. I only know the bird for a few hours. The people with the bird showed up at my house last night at like 9:30. The bird has spent literally less than 10 hours with me. Then they left the house and left him alone. I went upstairs. I got the bird. I'm about to live stream, and I'm like, nah, I got to have the bird on the live. And I'm like, but I'm going to be late. And I'm like, And then I'm like, yeah, but I want the bird. And then the childish Gambino in me came out, and I had to get the bird. I didn't care about being late at that moment. I'm so sorry for people who are waiting. Some people probably left the stream and never saw the bird. I agree. You know, he's going to stay the whole stream. He's not going anywhere till the stream ends. He will be on my shoulder to the end of the stream. I wish I had a few nuts to feed him. He wouldn't bite me so hard. You know, and his bites weren't that bad. I was exaggerating for entertainment purposes only. All right. So it's a beautiful day to be alive. Things are going well, right? We hit some gains last night in the market, and Bitcoin's been sketchy to watch, right? We've gone over Bitcoin. The dollar index here could pump on the 1 hour time frame. Dump on the 1 hour. Actually, well, the 1 hour is bearish. That's a good sign for us here that that Bitcoin will pump a little bit. So we need to see this roll over the dollar index here. All right. And continue down this way. That hit a rejection point. All right. I forgot the bird was there. I moved. I was like, what is that? I literally forgot the bird was there for a half a second. Shout out to my people in Indonesia. Shout out to Bill Lee. Shout out to Kevin Baker. Shout out to Randy H. Shout out to Riker Smith. Shout out to Charles Ward. Shout out to Jason Ferriani. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to legendary sniper in the game. Shout out to Justin Burdick. We love you, bro. Shout out to JCap. CJ Baker in the house. Another Baker. We got Kevin Baker, CJ Baker. We got the whole Baker gang. Shout out to Macro Strategies. Shout out to Bill Lee. Shout out to Yipto Facto. I like that. You just took it right out. Shout out to Karan Kavu. Shout out to legendary sniper in the house. I love you all. Shout out to Mustang Rich, man. I hope you're having a good day, brother. Appreciate you for coming on in. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Shout out to Jose Castillo, my man. Shout out to CLX Meditation Music. Thank you for coming on in. Shout out to KY Channel or IKY Channel. Shout out to Clap God. That's hilarious. Shout out to everybody here. We love you. Shout out to Crypto Warehouse. Gibraltar, baby. All the way from Gibraltar. You know we had to have someone from Gibraltar or we weren't official. You know, we weren't official. So that's the dollar index. That takes care of that. All right. We took care of the S&P. Let's take a look at the total market cap for all of cryptocurrency. Now, remember how we were talking about this on the weekly, how it has stayed above the 200. Something no one else has talked about. So that means we're not in a bear market if the total market cap is above the 200 SMA on the weekly. We're also making a higher low here. Yes, we're resetting on the weekly, and we could dump nicely, but we're making a higher low so far in market structure. I know it's hard to see because I did this on the 4 hour. So let's go back in time here and look. So you were with us yesterday. We were right here. And we were talking about the fact that the 4 hour was overbought, right? And that we were making a rising wedge that will break down 68% of the time to the beginning of the wedge. So there's a 68% chance that this breaks down, all right, to what number? We're looking at about $980 billion, all right? So we're looking for a drop to $980 billion. Everyone keep sending the super chats. My team will let me know about them. Thanks so much. I joined the 99, and I have a goal to quit my 9 to 5 when I become consistent. Studying hard and hope to let you know soon when I reach my goal. Brandon Stanley, it's all about goals. It's all about focus. It's all about mental energy. You're going to get there if that's what you want in your life. I'm so happy I could inspire you to go after what you want. I'm so happy I could provide knowledge that you could use. And I'm happy I could provide an environment of positive, loving energy to help you grow and become successful. That's what the 99 is for. $99 to be a part of the greatest group in history. I attempt to make the greatest group of human minds ever brought together in the history of the world through the most positive energy ever, and through show and proving, through discipline, through dedication, through determination, and through your desire. It starts with your desire. Then it begins with your dedication. Then it continues with your discipline. And then you don't stop because you have determination to keep going. Those 4 Ds are my living Bible of life. I was at my job and I looked at the screen and I desired to change my life. I then became dedicated to the craft. I then found discipline and implemented discipline into my life. I then I stayed determined. And through determination, I was able to beat back anything that got in my way, any obstacle that was holding me back, any person, place, or thing that began to be negative, that began to not think clearly, that began to push back in my corner, I would remove immediately. I'm good at it now. I'm super good at removing negative energy. It becomes a habit to remove negative energy. You become really good at it. See, people get torn. They're not sure what they should do, and they can't identify negative energy too well. So they're like, do I need this person? And they don't know what to do. If you just align yourself with love and positive energy, and anytime something doesn't feel right, you leave it. And it doesn't mean you run away from every situation, but it means you identify negative vibes. And when the vibes are not right, you must remove them from your life. So simple. That is a huge key to becoming successful. You may think I'm just gibbering, but I'm not. A huge key to becoming successful is removing negative people and things from your life. I'm telling you right now, that's a skill that a lot of people do not have. All right. So look, rising wedges break down 68% of the time, and they break down where their origins are. We do have a POC sitting there, so we could get a bit of a bounce. Where is the POC? At 998, we'll call it $1 trillion. Can we come back down, possibly double bottom? Now, Bitcoin did this already. It kind of bottomed here. Total market cap didn't. It's interesting. The market structure is slightly different. What do you think, Snowy? You know? So, you're not ready for the lemon yet? Not ready for the lemon? You can smell it, right? What do you think? You like it? No? Too much? It's not bad, right? It's kind of nice. Oh, we lost it. Sorry, you got a little aggressive with the lemon. Did I lose his head? Wait, how did I lose him? What happened here? He's been off. Oh, he must have moved higher. All right. He was putting his head up. So look, we're looking for a move here on total. You know, it basically has to hold 1.01. You know, that level, this level that we broke back above here, this level must hold. I'll put a yellow line there. See, $1.016 trillion must hold. And if we break that, we come back down to 99.1 trillion. We break that, we come to the bottom of the pattern. I'll keep you updated. But right now, the 4 hour is looking very bearish, but the 1 hour is not. What I like about this is the 1 hour may just get us up into the zone. So today, I'm looking for the total market cap to break through this flag that it's creating here, to stay above 1.16, and to break out. This is a bit of a cup and handle. There's a cup. There's a handle. There's a cup. There's a handle. That breaks to the upside. You could even just not even couple handle it. You can just call it a falling wedge that should break out. That could break the catalyst for a retest, and then we'd be gone. So this is, and it could also be a fake out, and we could create an M. See, everyone wants to know exactly what's going to happen. We don't know until we get right here. At this point, we're either going to get rejected and make an M and drop, or we're going to break above here and move. This is going to be the area that you either long or short. See, what people do is they go schlong. They open a long and a short, and they just close the one that doesn't play out. That's that, you know, that can be done. That can be done. How did he get high? Like, wait, did the camera slip? Maybe I was on my tippy toes or something. I don't know. He's having a tough time. I think the lemon threw him off a little bit. Hold on. Can I get him back in here? I got some more headroom. Oh, I do. I got way more headroom. All right. Sorry to cut the bird's head off. He's getting a little scared. I think he's hearing the kids upstairs. It's okay. It's okay. The lemon threw him off a little bit, you know. Look, we're starting to break to the downside here. Not a good sign. See that? We're breaking this area here. Let's look at the 15-minute. How low are we getting? Oh, we got more downside coming. Look at that. And there's your rejection. That could be the beginning of a nasty move. That's a rising wedge that breaks down 68% of the time. Total market cap, you don't want to see it break $1 trillion. Okay? If it does that, big pain coming. Are you showing us the butt now? Showing us the butt. He got a diaper on. He don't like the diaper. He's like, man, I can't clean myself with that diaper on. I can't get to where I want to get. I can't put my head in my butt, you know? We could say, okay, we're at this last resort. This resort must hold. Like, this is it. Usually the 7-minute is floored when you're at this point. And you're looking for divergence in the 7, which you don't really have, you know? You got some hidden slight, but not really. Look at the 5. You don't really have any hidden. You don't have any really strong bullish divergence here. You would like a bounce back to the upside off this zone here, though. Very oversold. 1 trillion must hold in the market cap. This is hard to trade. This is chop. This is what chop is, everybody. Chop is not easy. So we gotta basically hold this level right there. Like that's the line in the sand for me. See that POC sticking out right there? Not a POC, but a high volume node. Right there at about 1.1 trill. 1.016. This is it. Short squeezing it. Let's take a look at what's happening on BOOKMAP. Yep. They crushed it. They crushed it down. They're getting all the longs liquidated right now. Look at all the longs. Getting absolutely liquidated. 14,000, 23,000. People love to lose their money in this game and lose it all, baby. They do. Every day someone loses their entire bag. You got to turn back around, man. You can't give them the butt. Come on. Come on, turn back around. Why are you doing that to everybody? You know? You look so cool when you were the other way. Oh, you didn't like that I gave you the lemon the other way, right? And then you turned. So I got to go this way now and like kind of make you move around, right? Here, come here. You might turn. I think I got a nut in my hand, right? That's how you do it. Yeah. I faked you out, didn't I? Yeah. I got you. I know animals, man. I'm an animal man. They call me Dr. Doolittle B. Doolittle Sammy B, baby. I'm just messing around. I'm expecting a bounce here. Usually the nasty red candle is the entry. That's where the fear involves. That's where you can get down. I don't see the divergence yet. You wish you had something, but you don't really see it. It's weird. It looks just like divergence, but we're not seeing it. This is sketchy right now. Sketch City. This level must hold. We're watching this closely. You don't want to see it break $1 trillion. You really don't. That's going to change the whole game in the market. Shout out to the 820 people on the live, 716 people on the likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. It would be the nicest thing you ever did for the kid in the game. Thank you so much. Much love to you and yours. Thank you so much for being here. And look at BOOKMAP getting absolutely liquidated. Insanity. Absolute liquidations there. Look, my mouse is disappearing on BOOKMAP. I don't know what's going on there. See that? Software issue. And there's the liquidations, baby. That's what happens when you trade leverage and you don't use a stop loss. They take every penny you have. They do. They take every single penny you have. It's craziness. Absolutely absurd. All right, so that's the total market cap. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. I was projecting yesterday that we may make a right shoulder to get us out of the hole, right? We kind of did, and then we even made a shoulder ahead and a shoulder there as well. Interesting. So the 1 hour looks somewhat bullish for Bitcoin dominance, but it looks like it may drop. This is good for the altcoins. Look at this. Bitcoin dominance looks like it's about to take a dump. Look at that. Inverted head and shoulder that just looks ugly. It would have to do some damage on like the 15. That is an inverted head and shoulder, but it's just weird, right? Just completely mangled price action. Take a look at the 15-minute here, and it is pointing to the upside. So all you have to do is get above resistance. But overall, dominance wants to take a move on the 1 hour to the downside. But we'll see. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here. 1 hour is bearish, at least brought back to the bottom of the pattern. Then 4 hour could push us up. Little relief rally today for the altcoins. Possibility here. Let's look at US Tether dominance. That should also be wanting to drop. And look, it's hitting resistance. I want to show you something really, really interesting. I'm going to delete my... Well, first we'll look at what we got going, but I'm going to show you something amazing. Can I get the likes all the way up to 800? I'm going to show you something that'll blow your mind right now. Stick with me. I got a bird on my shoulder, and I'm teaching you technical analysis. You've never seen anything like it. So look, US Tether dominance is in this flag, but rejected. We'd like to see this continue to the downside. We don't want to see this break on out. All right. And we see this flag too, and we go to it on the bigger time frame, like the 2 week, and you can see it got very overbought, and it was getting very extended. All right. So I'm going to delete all my work on the dollar index for a second here. I'm going to look at it on the 2 week. I'm going to put it logarithmically because I haven't done this yet. I've never put this logarithmic. But what I want to show you is these highs, right? On the 2 week and then the push to the downside. But look, we hit resistance and we're kind of interesting. It's seeming like it found some support on the weekly chart. See this? Resistance, 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 support. Been here the whole time, just chilling. Is it okay?
Yeah. He sees himself maybe.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He would see himself in the OBS Streamlabs, and that in. Now, do you have any nuts? Because like I keep doing this, and he would eat them right out of my hand.
I don't know. I haven't fed him nuts. Like bread and stuff he eats.
Huh?
He likes bread, but it's not.
Will you give me some? Will you give me some bread? I would love to feed him, so he'd feel more comfortable with me.
He's so comfortable. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Yeah, we'll leave it. He's so easy.
Thank you so much for the bird.
Of course, you're welcome.
This is so fun for me. I know we're not keeping the bird, babe. It does have diapers, though, which kind of, you know. I want to put another... I keep forgetting how to put an asset over an asset. I used to know how to do it, and I forgot. There's an easy way to do it, and I forgot. I'm like, I want to put Bitcoin on this chart right now. Anybody? Let me look at the comment section here. The rings of Saturn. I've done it so many times. I think it's just a plus sign. No. What do? I want to put Bitcoin on this chart, right? Thought it was indicators. Take a look at the videos on YouTube and the dollar milkshake theory from Brent Johnson. I keep hearing about the dollar milkshake theory. I haven't heard about it yet. I want to know what it is. Bread makes birds feel bloated. Divide it. Yes, the plus sign. Where though? Oh, right there. Yeah. So look, we'll slap Bitcoin on here. So look. And I was showing this, I like a channel Armistone. He was looking at this too. Look, so we hit a resistance, right? That's a low for Bitcoin. And the dollar starts to drop. We pump hard. We hit a resistance, so, a low for Bitcoin there. And we started to pump hard as we dropped hard. We're at a resistance and we hit a low for Bitcoin. And we're at a POC too. Now we're attempting to try to push back up. So what's looking like could happen could push back up. Bitcoin could push back down. And then we're done, right? And that's going to be a huge double top for the dollar, Oh, we already kind of double top there if you don't look at it logarithmically, So this is just an interesting concept to think about, right? Just want to break it down on the dollar index. All right. On big boy chart. So we definitely double topped at the exact area of the high, right? But that's U.S. Tether dominance, but it's the same concept. But let's do the dollar index. See, if you look at DXY, we delete all our work on it. It's kind of sad for me because I got so much work, but I'll recreate it and I'll figure out where we're at. But I need to see it clean, right? Go to the 2 week. Then we slap Bitcoin on here. And we take a look at it again. Hold on. It's messing with me. I'm gonna cancel this idea. It's messing me up. Anyway. So look, we are getting the bounce. Look, we went all the way to that low support area, which is the bottom of the channel. Look, we went exactly where I said we would go. How crazy is that? When we were up here at the beginning of the show, right, we're talking about we're going to drop probably right here. Now, I don't know exactly the trajectory, but I'm telling you, we're coming to the bottom of the pattern. We hit it, we bounce right back off of it to the upside. It's pretty interesting, right? So you see that? It played out as we thought. We broke the POC. If you break a POC, you come to the next area of liquidity. It's exactly what happened. You see that? It's exactly what happened today. All right. Now we're bouncing. We're back in the zone again. And it looks like we're going to bounce back to the upside. This is chop, everybody. This is chop. All right. You're not going to make tons of money trading this chop. We got to wait this out. Bitcoin's have to take a massive move down. We can short, massive move up. We can long. We need to wait for some volatile movement. Sad to say. All right. It's been a slower, and it's right before people go back to school. The last week of summer, people just get crazy. You know what I mean? Can you go to ETH? Your bird's looking like the Michael Jackson slide on your shoulder. You're funny, man. I think I'll get rejected from 121. We don't even want to get that high. The Lambo is coming. I can feel it. Shout out to Julio Don, man. Retype message without cussing. Much appreciated, man. We have youngsters watching. Thanks for understanding. Yes, we do. All right, everyone. Could you send in the super chats? I don't see any moderators sending me a super chat. If we could, it would be greatly appreciated. If not, it's all good. But I just haven't been able to do. I haven't done the super chats on my own in a long time. You are right. It has been hard trading this choppy week. The hardest week of my life. Super chats, love, deep dive on fraction protocol, Lazio, and ETCG. Just wondering who's got younging watching charts. LOL. A lot of people. I've tutored 4 different men that had their sons with them, 9-year-old to 15-year-old sons. Yeah. A lot of people have their kids getting into crypto heavily, and they're super excited. Don't even make a joke about it, man. I'm telling you, we have kids. My daughter is doing TA, and she's 8 years old. She will become a boss trader by the time she's 18. She'll have 10 years in the game. You know, so by the time she's my age, she'll have traded for 40 years. You know what I mean? 30 years, and she will be a boss. So, yes, there's many young kids in the stream learning how to trade. Let's take a look at Stargate Finance here. Nice move for Stargate. And there I had it in this tight channel to the upside. Look at the retest, and it blasted to the upside. Stargate for a move. Look at that. 52% gains for STG. There you go. All you have to know is how to make a bull pennant, draw support and resistance lines, and what a retest is. Look, this is also a cup. Sammy cup and handle to the upside. If you learn what a cup and handle was with us, that's a cup and handle. Clear as day. There's your cup. There's your handle. And look how explosive it is. That's why I teach it the most. That's why I talk about it the most. It's the greatest pattern to know. Makes you the most money. People that make fun of it are missing out on big gains. You know what I mean? Is the 17K retest possible? Anything is possible. Anything is possible. All right. Yo, congrats on that, bro. Shout out to everybody here on the live. My 6-year-old always asks about Bitcoin and Cardano. Maybe he's onto something. Hey, School of Lifer, better than any college or university course, man. Thank you for saying that. Yo, congrats on that, bro. That's amazing. Laura Marshall, love learning. Love. Let's take a look at love. So look, I mean, banged on him. STG for moves to the upside. I don't know if anyone played STG in the trading group. I don't know when I drew that actual target. Sometimes I'm going through things I don't finish because I'm looking at 1,000 coins. But let's see. XEZ. I was stuck on FLUX. Try to get that FLUX pullback right into the mode there. So Crypto Chris was looking at it on the 22nd possible breakout. He was down in here, so it was mentioned in the group. STG. FLUX was the winner, though. 20% gains and moving. Now you just flag out FLUX for the cup and handle. See? This is what we're looking for, right? I will try to hop on the live tonight. I have to get to work now on the Air and BNB flips. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Tonight, we have a weekly screen share, all right? I go over my subconscious mind theory. I talk about how I was able to become successful and outthink, basically rework my brain. We're going to go over some concepts that great minds have brought out. We're going to talk about some motivational quotes. We're going to spend a good half an hour staying motivated, talking about how to create proper mentality in anything in life to be successful. From there, we're going to go over every single coin that I have in my token metrics. We're going to talk about it. That costs $90 a month. Then we're also going to do deep dives on coins together. We're also going to deep dive Bitcoin, the total market cap, and we're just going to have a whole session together. It takes about 2 hours from 6:30 to 8:30 every Thursday night, and it's a private screen share. It's included in your $99. And honestly, when the market rips, it's really, really good because we find all these little coins that are really hard to understand, and we know where the money's flowing in crypto. So the weekly screen share is amazing. During these bear markets, it's about mentality and looking for coins. And in the bull market, it's even more substantial because we're like, there's thousands of coins coming at you every 5 seconds, and it's hard to figure out where you want to be. And this will help you, all right? This will truly help you, all right? So the weekly screen share, I do it every single week without fail. Every once in a while, I get shifted to like a Saturday or something, but I do it every week. And I'll be there tonight from 6:30 to 8:30, kicking it with my lifers. I love you all so much. I can't wait to see you. And there's been like 140, 150, 180 people even at a time. It's been amazing. So I know not everybody can attend because of where they live, what's going on. We do record it, and you can rewatch it. There's gems in there, life gems, mental gems, things that I did to rework my subconscious mind, because it's all about reworking your subconscious mind. If you don't realize that, there's something holding you back from success. It's something deep inside. It's a voice that you can't hear that's controlling your everyday behavior, but you don't know it because you don't have access to it every single moment in time. Sometimes you do, and there's a way to isolate the subconscious mind, and that's what we need to do so we can find out what it's doing, what it's saying, and we can reprogram it. This is Joe Dispenza. This is how a lot of very, very intelligent people were able to rework their brain. I started listening to these people. I did what they told me to do. I meditated. I thought it through. I got therapy, and it's not a coincidence I became successful. So it all starts from in here. It all starts from your mentality. I can teach you, and trading is all about mentality. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to have amazing trades. You know, you got to believe in yourself. We're going to watch FLUX in this bit of a flag here. That could create a cup and a handle, shoulder, head, and maybe a right shoulder there. I'm still bullish on FLUX to the upside. It got above big resistance here. Now using 70 as an area of support, 80 actually, and we got in at 60. We're still up 50% in FLUX, and it went all the way to 122 since when we first started getting into FLUX, when I put it on the radar. I even tweeted about it. So bang, bang, bang. Let's take a look at our baby Love, which made massive gains yesterday. Love was the big gainer for over 60% gains. Put it out in the morning, and Love continued to bang on them. All right. Look how we talked about it. Look, there was resistance. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. No stop loss. And you see we had one too. Dr. Dispenza is the bomb. Will Snowy be on the screen share? It's possible. Yeah, why not? I don't see why not. I may be kind of like, he is taking some of my focus. Like, I have to watch him, make sure he's okay. So, you know. I see a testimonial that just came in. Gorgeous. Thanks to cryptolifer's teachings and helpful from the 99, I no longer have to pass up such a beautiful sight. We all have to put in the work, but the crypto grind allows me time to enjoy the sunrise. So as a little thank you, I took a picture today. Now you can all enjoy the sunrise too. This group really does change lives. Yo, that's awesome. I love that. I feel very fortunate to find this group. Life is a phenomenal teacher, and he makes it simple to understand for the beginner. I'm still in shock how quickly I was able to pick this up. from knowing almost nothing when I first arrived. It also speaks volumes when others here are able to then go ahead and teach the next person. Can't say I've made it yet, but I have the fundamentals to build upon now, thanks to Lifer and the rest of the group. And the key word there is the rest of the group. Once you pay the 99, you get me, but you get everybody else, man. And the more people that join, the more people you get. And we're sitting at a very high number, 830 people today. We did take the number down because we don't want people to get like, kind of, you know. And people think I'm making as much as I'm not. I'm not making exactly that amount because a lot of people pay for the year, right? I also have a lot of helpers and people in the group, like, you know, people that help and do that get access for certain things they do. And so, you know, don't ever worry about somebody else. Worry about yourself is the point of the story too. Because you never know, you know. That's bullish, I believe, right? Say it before the lovely positivity and vibes from the Lifer community. Thank you so much. I love it, man. BLZ was the biggest gainer yesterday. Check out the graphs. I know, I was looking at BLZ too last night. Open interest always going up. I know. Oh my God, another boom. STG to the moon. Really? Wow. Dang, look at that move. 52% gains for STG. And it just, look, it's the measured move. You take the length of the pole. Should continue all the way up. I mean, that's where it wants to go. Stargate Finance, the 131. It was just sitting at 33 cents. It's done a 3x fast. There's money to be made in this market. You just need to pay attention. You need to find the right coins. You need to focus. We will help you. All right. Cup and handy smacking my indicators. CJ Baker. Looks like Bitcoin broke down out of the ascending wedge. Check out UFO. Join the group. The group is great. Thank you so much, Chris Jordan. I appreciate you for saying that. You're the man, dude. Much respect to you for sending in a super chat and sending love to my way. So nice of you. That's a double whammy, you know. I messed up something. Oh, there it is. We need that out. Yeah. No, we talked about this. It came down and it bounced off the lower time frame. We already went over this. We talked about Bitcoin dropping down to the bottom of the pattern. It did that. It wicked right there to the sweet spot. That's where all the buys are, and they bought back in. See that? If you break it big, that's the POC that we just hit. Very likely you don't break a POC when it has that much support, and right above it, actually, the second high volume node. So we didn't even go to the low POC. We went to the second higher one. 50 minutes oversold. 1 hour could be flipping soon. 4 hour could be flipping soon. More bullish of getting tight in the channel, but they're just getting tight. What I like about it is it's sideways behavior, and that's good for altcoins. So we should have some altcoins making some gains. I forgot the bird was there. I already started moving. I was like, I didn't know the bird was there. I was just looking at UFO. We have UFO on the radar. Let's take a look at UFO for possible gains. All right. Why do I like UFO? Number one, it's a great project. Good team. UFO Gaming. So look, I've got it drawn in a falling wedge. All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look why I like it. Number one, it's in a giant cup and handle. That is a cup and handle. Savvy cup and handy to the upside. And again, not understanding the cup and handle is detrimental to your life. It makes the most money. It produces the fastest amount of gains in the quickest amount of time. Why would you not want to trade the coin, the pattern that gave you the fastest amount of gains in the quickest amount of time? I don't know about you, but that would be what I'd be going after. If I spent all my time doing this, I would want to maximize my time. So I would want to find the patterns that produce the most. That's why this channel is there to help you, because we don't want to waste your time. That's why I say thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. All right? Because without your time, baby, you can't grind. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. 11:49 on the live stream. So we're looking at this beautiful coin. And look, we had a few hundred people leave the stream. I get it. We had 800 people. We down to 688. I don't know where they go because they just missed out on UFO, right? So look, UFO, beautiful on the 4-hour time frame. Lovely on the daily. This thing is ready to explode. 4 hour ready to go. Daily ready to go. 1 hour ready to go. 15-minute ready to go. That is the special sauce. Bitcoin seems to be kind of going sideways and holding its own. I like UFO here. I really do. Massive move coming for UFO in my humble opinion. It's been on my radar. I've been stalking it and watching it. Now it seems like it's getting ready. UFO. So shout out to anyone in my team that's on it. If you can help a beginner understand it a little bit, I'm going to slap it in there and you guys can talk about it. There's also hidden bullish divergence on it because you have swing up to swing up from the swing lows, and that is a swing down on the 4-hour time frame. So in that case, hidden bullish divergence, hitting a previous resistance. Now we could go lower. Anything could happen. This could dump all the way to zero if Bitcoin dumps. Anything could happen. You have to realize that. Just because it looks sweet and the probabilities are there doesn't mean it's going to happen. All you do is play probabilities, but you have to tell yourself anything could happen to this trade at any moment in time. All right? Anything could happen to this trade at any moment in time. If you're not willing to say that to yourself, then you should stop trading completely. I'm serious. If you're not willing to be open-minded about any single certain thing happening, then maybe trading is not for you, okay? And I know you're a lifer and I know you're open-minded, so I know everyone here trading is for you. You can get it. You can catch this. You'll be able to figure this out. It's just about preserving capital in tough times and using more capital when it's freaking heavy duty. It's not that difficult if you just move your emotions from it and take a deep breath. It truly isn't as difficult as we believe, you know. It takes discipline. Lots of discipline, all right? Over and over again. UFO looking absolutely beautiful to me. Like, I mean, I'm putting my green checklist on this puppy. Also, the way we present charts here is just clean. Let's show you like an update we got today. Dago Finance, Exchange KuCoin, technical analysis on the 1 hour. The 1 hour SR is low. The 4 hour may flip as the 1 hour pushed up. We're at the 0.5 FIB retracement. The moving averages are getting tight. So about to cross the 50. I should edit that. It says so about, right? The 50 about to cross the 200 MA. All right, moving average. MACD showing decreasing bearish momentum and volume falling with price. Potential profit. And so like you can see, we don't just like open a random trade. Like we make sure there's a whole slew of information there that's leading to the probability that the trade will play out. And that's such great learning because not only a lot of places just post a chart like that. Doing this and giving all those details really enhances your $99 because every single time you see a chart or an idea, it's thoroughly explained and you can learn from it. And whether it goes up or down, you can still learn from it because you can be like, oh, well, that area didn't hold and I get it, you know? Also, if you're not watching the live, we still post these during the live. So in case you missed it, you're still able to get a piece of the pie, you know what I mean? Or at least get the education that is being presented, all right? The 1 hour is low. The 4 hour SR is low. The 4 hour and the daily are low. And the daily SRSI are low, right? And then we look like, where was the fib retracement? It's basically in the golden pocket, you know, golden pocket fib. We work so hard to make sure everyone is informed. We keep everyone up to date with the information. We teach a beginner's course. We're going to do a discount for everybody that wants to get it so you can be educated in the group. The more people that are educated in the group, the more people help the beginners. The more the beginners stay, the more the retention, the more people stay in the group, the more people help others. It just continues to grow. So we're finding ways to help each and every one of you every single day to make the experience even better. I have a think tank. Everyone in the Blue Crew has formed a group now, and they think of how to make it better for each and every one of you. They have great ideas, great suggestions, and we're going to implement them as we move forward. So it's not just me. And there's older ladies in the group, younger people, but people with wisdom. People in their 50s and their 60s that are overwatching our group and making sure we're doing things with wisdom and thought. And I'm not trying to say just, but when you are older, you have wisdom. So we have people who have 20 years old in the group. We have people who have 50 years old in the group. We have people from all around the world, from all walks of life, men, women, you name it. And everyone has a goal. And the goal is to change the world positively. Get themselves some coin. Get out of whatever situation they're in so they don't have to work for somebody else and go after their dreams. If you want to be around 800 people that want to go after their dreams, I suggest you jump on into the group today, man. It's amazing. I love it. Tears of joy come out of my eyes almost every single day I spend time in that group, you know? Wow, UFO looking really nice, babe. I think you should put 10 grand in UFO right now.
I'm scared of UFO.
Put it all in there, babe. Put everything you have in it. Put everything you have in it.
I'm scared of
And
UFOs.
don't, and just shut your face and buy it all.
Oh my God. How can you talk
Shut your cake hole. Shut your cake hole and buy all that UFO.
Baby bird on your shoulder and you're raising your voice.
UFO could go up 123% gains. My, oh my. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Hello, gorgeous human. Up, please, my brother. Shout out to Clean Fandago. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for jumping on in. We'll take a look at Op. Sam gets me. I do, though. I'm not scared of UFO, but I'm scared of probe. You're funny, man. A magic pill called Cornholio. You guys are silly, man. OP owes me. Dude, nothing owes you, man. Nothing owes you, bro. Nothing in the game owes you anything. Remember that. OP looks a lot like UFO. All right? Let's pull a Fibonacci on OP, which I didn't yet. The bird knows that being with the lifer is his best bet of survival. He's like, if I stay on this guy's shoulder, I'm probably going to end up in a mansion. So I'm going to hang out with this dude, right? Right? Man, you a nice bird. Ooh, all right. Maybe not that nice. I'm going to be easy there. He's like, you can get what I give you, and that's it. Don't take any more. I'll bite your finger off. I'm like, okay. Best TA plus Pigeon Snowy Lifer on display. Shout out to Laura Marshall. Careful, Sammy. The bird might not like the Beavis act. Class in session with Sam. Turn off your phones. Please turn off your phones and don't talk. And I see you, Laura, passing a note, Laura. Bring that note up to the front, Laura. Bring that note right up to the front. I'm going to read it to the class. Where's that note? No, I just saw Laura passing a note to one of her friends. It says, will you meet me after school and can I have a piece of bubble gum? How dare you, Laura? We're in class right now. All right? You keep your notes to yourself next time. No note passing in class, everybody. No note passing in class. If I catch you passing a note, I will read it out loud. You may be embarrassed by the contents. So make sure that you do not pass notes in my class. Meh. All right, dude. Calm it down. Calm it down. We can do this. We can get through this. We're almost there. It's 11:56. Listen, Joey. Listen, little Joey. Deep dive on fractal protocol. Lazio, ETCG, and RSR. Last time someone passed a note in class was 1998. DXY coming back. LOL. I cackled at that one. There you go. I made you cackle. That means you laughed hard. Laughing hard is key in life. If I can get you to laugh hard, you're going to come back. You're going to come back because everybody loves to laugh. So OP went up 20% from when we first talked about it. It's now on a mini cup and handle. You see this little cup with a handle here? And it does want to break to the upside on the 4-hour time frame. I'd be looking for this flag to break out on OP and continue to the upside. I think Bitcoin dominance is going to go a little bit. Bitcoin could go sideways. And our next limit is 1.56. Teacher's hop. Hey, come here. I got some food for you here. Hey, right here. Right here, baby. You got to end the stream looking at everybody. Come on. Right here. Here, I got this. I got this thing here. Come on, baby. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Come on. Ooh. He's getting a little loud in my ear. He scared me right there. He was like growling like a dog. You know what I'm saying? He was growling like a dog. And my heart started racing, man. My heart started racing. Put me in a good mood day, man. Super Chat, love, deep dive on fractal protocol, Lazio, and RSR. So look, I do see OPE continuing to the upside here. I like what I'm seeing for OPE in the flag. However, the 1 hour's probably overbought. No, the 1 hour's not. Dude, OPE looks like it's about to pop to the upside here. The daily's in your favor, and you got low on all the time frames, and you broke out of the channel. You now have support at that high volume node that's sticking out. I'm looking for optimism to go up 30% gains. OP, baby. And we're already up 20% on the call. Really no reason to stop that trade. That trade is still open. So bullish on the 4 hour. Stop headbutting me. You're touching my head, man. You're touching me, bro. When I touch you, you don't seem to like it. But you can just touch me whenever you want, all right? I get it. You're a bird. I'm the lifer. But come on, bird. You know me? OP bearish on the 4 hour, bullish on the 4 hour time frame. I like the flag that I'm looking at. We can search for gains. There's going to be gains out here. Bitcoin dumping 21,500 to the downside. Expected though. expected. We bounced. We're in the zone. We're in the area. Now we're in the mid-range again. And we're holding, look, resistance, 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 resistance. And this high volume node, we're holding. Bitcoin must stay above 21,500 to remain bullish. It's that simple. Then we can make our next attempt to make a higher high. We just want to negate this M pattern and not dump to the downside. 1 hour's getting oversold, expecting a bounce back to the upside. I like what we're seeing here. Easy fallback, ready to push back to the upside, not too shabby. 15-minute also oversold. I'm expecting a bounce here. And it's really not even a bounce. It's up and down price action. So again, as long as we stay above 21,500, we're bullish. Until we get above 21,800, we're bearish. So we're in a range that keeps us in indecision until one of these bigger areas moves. And that's what range-bound price action is. That's why it hasn't been fun. Look, up and down, up and down, up and down, da-da-da-da-da-da. That's when I make a thumbnail and I say huge move coming for Bitcoin. I mean it. Today's Thursday. Friday, Saturday, it's kind of creepy because the huge move could come Sunday night into Saturday. With low liquidity on the weekends, that also sketches me out a little bit. I don't like that. That's not good, you know. Also, lack of liquidity on BOOKMAP completely. Just no whales anywhere. I've never seen the order so scant in such a long time. So the order book is just completely scant for whatever reason, you know. Pretty interesting to see like barely any orders on either end of the book, okay. So 21.5 must hold. Just I like to go over Bitcoin towards the end of the stream. 21,500 must hold. I'm expecting a bounce here, but just tight moving average. That's going to be good for any coin that's looking hot right now. OP is looking hot. Dago looking pretty hot. We identified a few hot coins here. OGN was looking pretty nice. So we identified some hot movers, some coins that look good to me. UFO and to me OP are the hot ones. They're the ones I would like to trade for the day. I like UFO a lot. I think I'm going to personally enter UFO. I haven't yet, but I believe I'm going to personally enter UFO. It looks like the best trade of the day. All right. Okay, so there's the ideas behind everything today. We went through a lot of stuff. All right. Super chats. Let's just make sure we cover all super chats and get them cleaned up in case we don't want any sour people. Love, you never finished. Shout out to David Kendall. Thank you. Well, it's kind of overbought. We took profits from it. It's really not ready to touch right now, you know. If I didn't finish it, it's probably not worth talking about, you know. I'm probably, that's a message right there, you know. I see what you're saying. Love could continue. Touching the 200-day moving average in this kind of descending triangle tightness. High risk, high reward is already pumped, but it is oversold, and it looks like Bitcoin could go sideways, and the altcoins like to play when that happens. You're going to take the length of the pole, which is this area here. Honestly, love could continue to the upside. Let's just double check all our time frames and not get too crazy, though. It's a descending triangle, which is bearish, number one, but it's a 50-50 shot. So it could go up either way, but it is a more bearish, you know, we could try to say it's a falling wedge. I get it. And it's riding the 200-day moving average, which is a really good sign. And you got tight moving averages, too. It's a pretty good sign. And love is holding the support zone right here. Interesting. You also have a lot of chop for a nice stop loss action, you know. There's your next resistance point for love at 007197. Okay, so love could go up 56% here. Now, is love a game? Why are people buying love? I don't know anything about it. The charts just show me the idea, but I don't know why philosophically it may be pumping. There could be a reason for love to pump right now, right? Right? You see yourself there? Do you? All right, so let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. The 4 hours spent could be doing that flip up, which I've seen get people paid. Daily's a little overbought, so you're getting into high risk territory. This drops on you. You have to walk away and be okay with it because the daily wasn't in your favor. However, there's a chance we get some moves here. I personally wouldn't go for the measured move. I'd be taking profits right here at the next resistance and just walk away with my like 20 to, you know, anywhere between 3 and 30% would be super nice for me. Love does look like it could make some bacon on the beach and do some damage today. 1 hour time frame only though for love. So this adds to the risk when the daily gets that high. It adds to the risk, okay? Hands down. All right. Love, 1 hour time frame bullish. Daily is getting overbought. This adds to the risk for sure. You see what I'm saying? Tight moving averages, though, for love. It's on my radar. Love. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. I'm just showing you how to set up support or resistance, moving averages, looking at the ideas here. You could pull a bit of a mini fib, too, and see it's probably at the 0.5. You know what I mean? So love is on my radar now. It's interesting that someone asked about love. Thank you so much. Usually the lifers are pretty on point when they ask me about something. Okay, waiting for Polly Paul. Bird's looking at him. Wants. Oh, really? Thanks, Kendall. Pigeon. It's a king pigeon. Cup and handle, I believe, on the Bybit chart. Okay, like a big, huge cup and handle on the 4 hour for optimism. Yes, we've been talking about that for days. I've been showing the cup and handle on optimism. This scares me because yesterday someone showed optimism at 3 in the morning and they were like, oh, I see the cup and handle. And I'm like, and I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was like, you've seen the cup and handle I've drawn since the 15th of August, right? Like, and I had to say that because I was like, you've been paying attention to my post, right? Because it just worries me that like someone didn't see this. I'm like, did you not see the op post? Like, and because he's like, oh, I see a cup and handle now, and I'm like, it was like yesterday, and I'm like, it's been 10 days. I've had this drawn for 9 days. I'm not trying to take credit for it. I'm just like, hey, I drew that a long time ago, like, because I'm trying to get you not to waste your mental energy trying to fill it in for you. So you already see that shape. You don't have to worry about it. You're like, okay, there's that shape. I can move on then. You know, it's good that he identified it himself, though. Been helping someone with Dort between. How dare you question our authority? Sexbot, you're funny. Is XRP about to run to 38 cents? We'll take a look at XRP. So XRP did break out, and it's in a beautiful flag on the 1 hour time frame. Look at that. That's about to pop. And it's at a nice resistance point. That looks very, very nice for a move to the upside. Anything could happen. Only 4%, up to about 36. I don't see 38 at the moment. It could have a longer leg, though. Once it breaks above that 200, that's going to be a big deal for it on the 1 hour time frame. And that's a big... Get out of your diaper, kid. You know? So you got resistance, resistance, resistance. You're bouncing to the upside here, 4.63%, right? Any chance you could check out Gala for me? Send in a super chat, man. Come on, don't bag me on the low end like that. Don't do that. HYVE USD, can you take a look, please? Thank you, Sam. We'll take a look at HYVE. HYVE, we were buying on the low. It banged on him to the upside. We got on HYVE on the lows. He was purring. Yeah, he was purring like a cat. So XRP, I see a bit of a move here. Kind of a descending triangle flag, right? But you're oversold in the stochastics. 4 hour could flip on you. It's been high forever, so whatever. I guess, what are you going to do? 15 minute and 1 hour ready to rock. I like the entry on the jagged 15 minute low there. I can actually extend this too, and it makes it more into a pennant, less into a descending. That actually makes it fun, all right? So XRP, possibly 4.6%. XRP 3L may be the move. Do they have a 3L? I think they do. So XRP bullish on the 1 hour. Hands down. Thank you, CJ Baker, for jumping on into the house and asking us about XRP, getting us to think about something else, you know, pushing us to the limits. Shout out to the 814 likes, $200 in chat revenue. It's amazing. Yesterday we had, I think, $30 in chat revenue, $40, but we had 1,100 likes. 1,100 likes yesterday was unbelievable. I don't know where we came from. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I juiced the algorithm the way I did yesterday. Some days I guess I just don't have the power that I had the day before. I am a little subdued today. I have family. I got the bird. I got all the things going on, right? But I don't try to think about it. I'm so grateful for everyone that's here today. I'm so grateful we got to teach who we got to teach today. I'm so grateful we got to learn what we learned today. Every day is a blessing. I take it as such. Gratitude is attitude. And I thank each and every one of you for sharing your time with me today, because without your time, we wouldn't have a show. We wouldn't have anything. I wouldn't have a movement. So you created the movement with me. I greatly appreciate it. I showed up. You liked it. We kept moving. And now here we are together. You can also look at XRP in this channel. And just it's going to break back up to the top of the channel too. Pattern Trading 101 for XRP. All right. Looking creamier than a Big Mac. Why the bird on the shoulder? Funny though. Why not? Why not? Like, why not the bird on the shoulder though? You know what I mean? Like, if you ask why the bird on the shoulder, then I can ask why not just the same way. Let's take a look at RSR. Looked like it may pop last night in the inverted head and shoulder. I was looking at it spicily. And look, it's now making an ascending triangle for RSR. May actually be even a little bit up, and it's holding a POC. Usually, once it gets above a POC, you're going to fly. Altcoins may want to do some damage today. RSR is still on my radar for a possible gain. No reason not to look at it. Reset back on the 1 hour yet again, getting tight above the POC. It's a good sign. Again, it could dump at any second. It has to get above resistance, right? Just because I put out a trade does not guarantee anything. All right? I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. That is it. I know nothing else. All right? Say it with me. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I do not know where Bitcoin's going to go. I do not have to trade biasly in the ideas that I think. I just have to be open-minded, use the probability of the TAs every single day, and I will be okay. Okay? I will be okay. Wow, we're seeing more opportunity in the market than I realized. If you just stick it through and you fight through and you work, the work will pay for itself. You know what I'm saying? What's the bird's name? It's Snowy. He'll come to bite me, and then that's how I get him to move back over here. Ooh, be easy. Be easy. All right, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you, man. You've been on my shoulder this long. Nothing happened to you. What do you think? The bird should be a regular thing, no doubt. I mean, he's going to be here for like a week, so he might be here for a couple days. You look like you're about to feed us to treasure. Lead us to treasure. You never know, baby. I mean, aren't I, though? Red candle there, though. And Bitcoin, honestly, I want everyone to realize Bitcoin dumps, and it changes the whole game. Sam, can you help me with the 99? It's been rough, but you keep me focused and always wanting to not give up. Please, God bless you. Being a 99 would be a dream come true. Thanks for all you do. Sam, can you help me with the 99? Oh, you don't have enough money to get into the 99? Interesting. If you email my wife and you plead your case, I guess. But we don't, I mean, we can't say yes to everybody because the whole world tries to get in for free. You know what I mean? And we can't, how many people try? Every single day I get 20 emails. I just can't get in. Could I? And I would love to just say, you know what, jump on in. But everyone else paid their way and fought their way. It's like, I didn't know you were going to do that to me, dude. I was talking out loud here. You just bit me. You got to chill. I'm talking like an Italian with my hands. All right, I'm not going to use my left hand anymore. All right. Cup and handle on the 4 hour on Ethereum. What's your favorite car? I like Cadillacs. I don't know. I don't really care about material things enough to know what my favorite car is. My car attacks my dog when I sing. I try to find a workaround. I'm confused. I have 10 for Trevor. I'm not opening any trades till after the report tomorrow. I know, respect, understand. That's a good idea. I will buy Trevor a 99 right now. Laura Marshall. Laura, Trevor, you just got put in. All right? So email my team. And Laura, I'll meet you halfway. So send in 50, Laura. I'll meet you halfway. We'll put Trezor in for the month. All right? Email cryptolifers at Gmail. Make sure it's his email, though. Maybe it's Trevor TV. You better make a Discord and DM me in the next 10 minutes. If you don't make a Discord and DM cryptolifer 3089, though. 3089. My number is 3089. If you don't DM me in the next 10 minutes, it's not happening. All right? Because I want to make sure it's really you. Do the right thing now. All right? You just earned yourself a month. You asked, and the universe answered for you. So now you're getting your chance. Cryptolifer, based on TA, 4 hour Unify isn't a cup and handle. Anybody knows if there's a release date known already for Mt. Gox? We don't care, man. No one cares. That's baloney. Lifer, I've been listening while rearranging the whole house for the pregnant wife. Have a super chat ready for you, but I'll save those guys for tomorrow. My alerts are exploding now. Bang, bang. Thank you so much, Billy. I love you. Keep working with your family. Keep doing the right thing, Billy. Your wife loves you. Your kids love you. We love you, Billy. Do the right thing. Slancher, man. The dude abides every time, baby. Remember, that used to be how the channel was, man. Remember the crypto abide? Yeah, the dude abides and abide. Please subscribe and abide, right? I had the rhyme. If you like my channel and the vibe that I provide, please subscribe. If you like my channel and the vibe that I provide, please subscribe. please leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments. If you can't afford 99 bucks, how can you afford to make trades though? Right? Oh my God, you're amazing, Sam. Shout out to Gina Bombina. Slancha. Dumb. Such a good egg. Altcoin DGen, you can paper trade and learn. Yeah, see what he just said? Dude, anyone could do anything if they put their mind to it. Don't worry about everybody else. Worry about yourself. He'll figure it out his way. I'm also confused. Confused by what? Round of applause. So we've gone over so much today. Right? We know our levels to watch. We know we're oversold on the time frames that we want to be on. We know we can't break this level or we're going to start dropping hard. We know we could bearishly retest. We know this is an M that does want to drop to the downside. We have to be careful. All right. We do see that we're oversold on the 1 hour and the 15. But the 15 minute, the 4 hours is wants to come down on us. And it's starting to drop in my humble opinion. Honestly, if you just play the probability right now is that we're going to drop to the downside in the 4 hour. Pretty obvious. You made an M on the smaller time frame. You got rejected by the 15. And you're hanging out here. There's a chance we break back up, though. So we're going to watch it closely. Probability is that we're going to drop to the downside. I'm not open. Something about it, though, is I don't feel it. I don't feel it either way. I got to look at my TA, go to the probability, and then it also has to be like that je ne sais quoi when I'm like, I'm ready for it. I like the alts today. I like certain alts today with that Bitcoin dominance dropping. That, to me, is where the liquidity may lie. You know? Optimism, UFO. I'm seeing some alts that are good. And we just wanted Bitcoin to go sideways. Ooh, breaking 21,005 is not a good look, though. That's going to be a line in the sand right there, 21,005. We can't break this. See this line sticking out here? You break that, we're going to drop fast to about 21,179. Fast. So, you could open up a short right now and just know that with the stop loss somewhere up here and just try to take advantage of the move that's about to happen, you know? Probability in the 4 hours short, hands down. Look, that's already up nicely. It's about to go up the 4% we talked about. So when we first went up, look, it's already up 1.9% since we put it out. 2% is a lot of money if you think about it. If you do it every single day over and over again, it's about replication. So I just showed you how to scalp 2% real quick. See? 2.29. Just saying. This gets rejected. That's Bitcoin holding support, and we come back down. All right? So that's why you look at both assets every time. Let's take a look at, see, Lazio. I don't want to talk about Lazio. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it. All right. I know what it is, and I don't want to discuss it. I apologize. I love you, and I appreciate your super chat, but I can't talk about whatever you want me to talk about just because. All right, let's take a look here at the 4 hour time frame. So we talked about HYVE doing damage. I put it out this morning, so I like HYVE. Look how much it's up already from when we first got into it. And then it did some insane, like, it just went crazy. I showed it at the beginning of the live stream. You remember? I was like, oh, HYVE, look, it's in this double bottom. And that's where we bought it. We bought it up. Look, it's up 100% from when we got in. I put out HYVE down here. We bought here. I'm saying it right there. Look, we bought HYVE right there. I can show you the day I put it out. This thing went up on a wick. Like, I mean, that's insane. I don't even know if that wick is nuts. Look how long the wick goes. That's just 7. I don't believe that. Like, that's a glitch or something. I think that's why someone wanted me to look at it. It's overbought on the 4 hour now. Wait for it to come on down, you know. So we made gains. We did great with HYVE. It was awesome. But it's time for it to cool on out. I'd put an alert down here, and I wouldn't touch it till the SRSI comes back down to the downside, all right? Someone asked about RARI. That's Rarible. That was a big deal back in the day when it came to, you know, all the NFTs. It was a really good space for the NFTs. I guess I'll go RARI on Coinbase. RARI USD on Coinbase. So Rarible. Let's take a look here. First thing you do when you look at a coin, you go to the daily time frame. You want to set your support and resistance lines right off the bat so you know what you're dealing with. You don't have to go too crazy, just levels that you want to watch out for them. So right off the bat, Rarible here. See, when NFT space went down, Rarible went down. If NFTs come back, Rarible will come back. That's just how it is. I think the metaverse is even stronger than the NFT space, but they're both good. And there's still a lot of people heavily interested in it. I didn't get heavy into the NFT space. I felt like it was kind of a hype bubble, and I think I was correct with that idea. I stayed away from it. I just kept trading my trades. We did trade the coins that were getting pushed by what they were doing, and we took advantage of the market in that sense. And that's the key thing. We know the markets and we know the news. So, like, for instance, I understand what Web 3.0 is in WASM, and I know what coins have WASM in them right now, and I already have a whole list and an idea. So when WASM breaks out and Web 3.0 breaks out, the WASM idea is going to be huge, and you want to have your list of WASM coins. You want to know what WASM is, what is assembly. You want to understand it. You want to be able to read white papers and bring out WASM. So, like, we're not just going to teach you how to do technical analysis. I understand how the entire ecosystem of cryptocurrency works. I understand how Atom is a hub that can interoperable connect other hubs, right? I understand how Polkadot is going to be a great service to the rest of the market, how it's going to implement Ashtar. It's going to bring in a bunch of other ideas, and it has all of the other Akala, right? It's got Fala, and it's got a lot of the, the parachains. So you got to understand these ecosystems. You have to understand what makes them strong. You have to understand what makes them interoperable. Link is never going to go anywhere until someone can replace it. Right now, Link takes outside APIs and brings them into the blockchain. We can't really do anything else without Link. Chainlink really is huge for the rest of the space. Okay? So I want you to understand that we don't just know TA. I also know the crypto space very well. I use it to my advantage. The knowledge I know about the space, I then bring into the technical analysis. For instance, I know a developer is going to do something on the news that's going to create a new TVL, and people are going to run in and want to buy in to get the DeFi money. They're not even looking at the charts. They're just buying into the coin, but they're going to make the chart pump. So then I know that. Then I look at the chart. I see the cup and handle. I play that move. So I play the actual analytical move that I can see happening. I also play the technical analysis move, and a lot of times they go hand in hand. This is key insight that's going to change the way you look at the markets. All right? It really is. Anyway, I see an inverted head and shoulder here on RARI. Could break to the upside. The daily is oversold. I wouldn't be surprised if this made the length of the pole here and began to break out for Rarible. Measured move would take you somewhere here, and then it could continue to the next real big resistance that it has at 617, Is this a bottom for Rarible? Rounded bottoms pay the bills. You want to start rounding the bottom. It's the beginnings, possibly, we hope. And it could also dump. If Bitcoin takes a dump, this thing is going to dump. So I don't care how many charts I just posted, how many things look bullish, look great. If Bitcoin can handle its support, if Bitcoin breaks support, the whole market will take a move to the downside. So you got to be careful, all right? You got to be careful. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for the chat. Thank you so much for the likes, 837 likes. We didn't get the 1,100 like yesterday, but we're doing pretty dang good, aren't we? Shout out to everybody here. Thank you so much for being here on the live. I'm going to keep you updated every single day. Right now, I see Bitcoin going sideways, staying in a range. I don't really have anything else for you, and I have coins that I'm going to trade. So I believe in the altcoins. They look good as Bitcoin goes sideways, but always use a stop loss. Believe anything is possible. Snowy turned back around to say goodbye, and me and Snowy are out for the day. Snowy, don't bite my thumb. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. Everybody, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for sharing your asset with me. Without it, I wouldn't have a show, and I wouldn't be here. So I know who butters my bread. It's each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I will be humble for the rest of my life, and I will stay humble. Thank you. Have a blessed life. Be safe, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Oh, you want to see? You want to see? You want to see him nice and big, don't you? Let's really get him to make the. We should get him to be like the whole show right now. You can really see. You just see the bird only. I guess I was a little blurry today, though. I just saw that now on... see if I can make the bird look better. Oh, he's a beautiful bird, look. He's a big bird, too. Like, he's not small. He's a king pigeon. Like, he's big, dude. He's not a little tiny bird. Like, he has strong legs. Big tummy, you know? Anyway, thank you. I love you all. Have a great day. Be safe. Enjoy your day. I love you. Thank you so much for everything.